going on with y'all? What's happening? What's happening? What's going on with y'all? What is happening? Look, man, look, I am freezing. So y'all know I have on my Dragon Ball Z jacket. Of course, it is so cold. I literally just came from outside. I am freezing, and yeah, so I'm trying to warm up because it is so cold. Even my nose is like a piece of ice. Yeah, I fixed it. I did not know my echo was on this soundboard. It has echo, so I can echo. I never really play with it, so I don't really use it. So yeah, that's where we at with it. So yeah, I forgot to. I didn't know my fat ass fingers kind of moved it. So we are back. It is. I think it's like 40 degrees outside. It is so cold. Like my hands are not cold. My feet are not cold. It's just my nose feels literally like a piece of ice right now. So it is what it is. I ain't gonna worry about it. But as you can see, I have the right shirt on because sometimes my genius is almost frightening. Regardless if people want to, give me credit for shit. It is what it is. I've told people countless things to help improve their lives. They don't want to take it. That ain't got nothing to do with me. It is what it is. Um, y'all make sure y'all bang that like button on the way in because I got some things I want to talk about. And what I'm gonna say is this to open my show. Some of y'all are here for some bullshit, and I will not entertain it. I will not clear up anything that anybody has heard or been told. If that's what you're looking for, you can go right back to where you heard it from because I'm not doing it. That ain't me. If you don't rock with me, why are you here? If you don't rock with TWT and rock with us wholeheartedly, what are you here for? Not no pick and choose and all that. If you ain't rocking with us, why you here? And I'm gonna just leave it at that. Y'all, if you feel like I'm talking about you, then yes, I'm talking about you, and yes, you too. You can take that how you want to because you can't break what you didn't build. You can't break what you did not create. You cannot break what you don't have the authority to break. Just know that. Because when I put my heart and soul into it, I will not be stopped. I can't be stopped because I do things the right way. So if you rock with me, you rock with me. If you don't, get your ass from round me. I don't need you here if you don't rock with me. Gone. I don't ask anybody to be here that don't want to be here. If you do not want to be here, Take your ass where you want to be. Because clearly, right here with me, and y'all could have been anywhere else in the world, but y'all chose to be here with me. And I greatly appreciate you for that. If you don't want to be, you ain't gotta be. You can go. And I'm gonna leave it at that. It ain't up to me to clarify anything for anybody. Because truth be told, I don't even listen to foolishness, ignorance, and stupidity. I don't listen to it. I refuse. Because I will not give anybody the justification. And at this point in my life, we in 2023, I don't have to clear up anything for anybody. Y'all can go clear that shit up with your mama. I don't have to. So y'all can go run and tell that if you in here ear hustling, in here trying to pretend we cool and we ain't, and you just want to go run back and tell something, go. I don't need you here. Go. Because the thing about it is, a lot of this is so funny to me. It's funny when you could predict things before they happen. I wish I could have played the lottery or bet somebody money because I'll tell you this, I haven't been wrong yet. Just know that I ain't been wrong yet. And I'm telling you, I'm still not going to be wrong. So let's see who's up in here. And I appreciate everybody. Let me go on up here and let me do the roll call. Miss Tahira, what's going on, sweetheart? I see you say, hey, what's going on with you? I'm ready for the show. I got my water ready. I appreciate you for that. Brian Corbett, TWT. Look, y'all, I'm gonna do it at the end because y'all know I'm a little different. I love the dragons, but again, I love my soundboard too. So I'm gonna get I have the dragons. I just haven't added it to my StreamYard yet. But y'all know me, I'm a little different and I love my soundboard. So it is what it is. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I love the family. Jason William, what's happening? Cassandra, what it is, sweetie. Crush, my dude. I see you up in here, my bro. Jess, I see you. D Free, my bro. What it is? What's going on, Cassandra? I see you. Let's see what we got. Omega Red, what's happening? Combat Toolback, what it is? What's going on with you, Tay? I see you. TWT and this thing, we in here heavy. What's going on, Mahari? I see you, little bro. DP Rocker Big Bro, what it is? I see you. JC Big Sexy, I see you. Shawa, I see you, hun. I see you up in here. I appreciate every single one of you guys. And let me go ahead and round up applause. Baby, make that drop it to the flow. Y'all know what it is. What's happening? I appreciate y'all. What's going on? 704 Joe, what's happening? I see you up in here. Look, I can't do nothing but be me. You know what I'm talking about? The way I talk, the way I dress, the way I act. This is all I know how to do. I don't have to put on any personas or anything like that for you guys to fuck with me. I don't have that. I am who I am. I'm gonna be what it is. I don't know nothing else to be. I don't have to pretend or anything like that. I ain't got it. I got you, Chris. Hold on. Where is that? Hold on. We got look. You know. You know what I'm talking about? And I see I can only be who I am. I don't know nobody else to be. But there's only one me. People can't do what I do, talk like I talk, act like I act, dress the way that I dress, say the things that I say. It can't be duplicated. It's been attempted. I tell you that. Even with dudes, it does not work for them because there's only one me, and that's all I know how to do. I'm the same way on here as I am in real life. I don't know no other way to be. Y'all, some of y'all may know different ways and different things and how to act differently. when you are in real life. I don't know how to do all that. What you see is what you finna get. Yeah, you gonna see me in my Dragon Ball Z jacket. Yeah, you gonna see me in matching everything from head to toe. You may or may not, depending on the severity of the situation, see me in some stilettos that's finna have, like, make my legs look long. That's what you gonna see, cause that's what I do. But I ain't for everybody. I don't intend to be for everybody, and I'm not supposed to be for everybody. I don't need everybody to be friends and be cool with me. I don't need everybody. I would rather take 50 solid individuals than 5 or 600 fake ass individuals. I'm cool with that. I don't need everybody to like me. Like everybody needs, I don't know where we get this from, where we need everybody to like us. I don't give a damn. I don't care. I grew up a little differently than a lot of people. I grew up way more harshly than a lot of people. So I'm cut from a different cloth that they definitely don't make no more. I don't need a lot of friends. I don't need all that. I got family. You know what I'm saying? And if you fuck with me, I fuck with you. Until you do some shit that I'm like, nah, bruh. Then I'm gonna remove myself. I can't rock with it. So if you are here for me to clear up anything, you barking up the wrong tree. You better go back to where you got it from, because I don't deal with that shit unless my name, my family, my brand is mentioned. I have nothing to say about anything. Y'all barking up the wrong tree. You better go back to where you heard it from and get clarification that way, because I got nothing to say. And on that note, how has everybody's week been going? My week has been fantastic. It can't get no better than it has been. This has been a great week. This has been one of the best weeks I've had in a very long time. Even though I may be tired and I worked my ass off all week, 8 to 12 tomorrow, so I ain't got but 4 hours to work tomorrow, then you know what it is. I'm gonna cut up with my mom, cut up with my son, and you know, if you don't know how I get down, then you might have to check me on Instagram to really see how it go down, because I keep my Instagram very private. I do not accept any and everybody. I do not. I did that once before, and some of the same people I accepted, they shitted on me, which again should be no surprise. So I don't do all of that. I leave that for what it is. That is me cutting up with my mom. I have, one of the privileges of, having my mom here. We, we don't get along all the time, and we're not supposed to, because mom and daughters do not. I am the oldest. I'm the firstborn of everything. I'm the firstborn child. I'm a daughter. I'm the firstborn grandchild, first great grandchild, niece, great niece. Yes, I am privileged. Privileged and spoiled as fuck. And yes, you are correct. All that correct. Every bit of it. And they can take that with them and take that with them too. Take all that with them. You know what I'm talking about? And so I grew up a little differently than a lot of people. My life was just fine until, we got my brother. I was 6 years old when we got my brother, and 13 years old when we got my other one. So, it is what it is. I have never been a selfish individual. I've always been the one, if I have multiples of something, whether it was shades, shirts, shorts, shoes or anything like that, if I've had multiples of something, I'm always going to give it to someone who actually needs it. I'm not going to be selfish and keep it for myself. I've never done things like that. I've helped countless people out. I am that one. I'm not a selfish individual. I don't do things like that. I leave that to the selfish individuals that do. I'm not one of them. And a lot of the times when you help people out like that, typically those are the same individuals that when you realize that you're always helping someone and they're not able to help you, they get upset with you. And it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I stick to a certain code by myself. What I do ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. I don't know why people think I have so much control over individuals because you're idiots. But I mean, that's what y'all do. I don't control anybody. That ain't got nothing to do with me. What I do is what I do. What other individuals do is what other individuals do. That has no control over me, and I don't control anybody else because we're supposed to be all adults here. I appreciate you, Brian Corbett. You know what it is. You know what it is. You know what I'm saying? And the way that I operate is if you fuck with me, I fuck with you. But if you get to doing some dumbass shit, I can't fuck with you because I don't want to be associated with doing dumbass shit. Because again, what people like to say is birds of a feather flock together. But I don't do that type of shit. I will not. I don't. I let people speak their piece. They can say whatever the fuck they want. You can speak your motherfucking piece because that's gonna stay right here. But you know what I'm talking about? I don't have the energy. I'm not gonna argue with people and go back and forth with individuals. I don't have to do all that. I used to go back and forth with people and eat their ass up. I would what's going on, Mike Big? I used to eat people up so motherfucking tough. That's why I said if you ever have an issue or you have a problem with me and it's that bad, I guarantee you, if I have to say the things that I hold back from saying, we will never speak again because there's no point. Because once I tell you what I want to tell you, you should thank me because that's what a friend is. A friend is going to tell you the things that you don't want to hear. They're not going to be a yes person. What's going on, T? I see you. Appreciate you for pulling up because we are in the for whatever reason we are in the world of instant gratification and we're in the world of people wanting yes people, the followers. I can't deal with that. I refuse. I don't have to. I deal with individuals that are leaders. Everybody ain't meant to be leaders, and everybody can't go on this journey that you going on. So what happens is people got to get left behind. And that's okay because it's on them. That ain't got nothing to do with you. They just not on the same journey you on. They not on the same path you on. And you can't get mad at them and they shouldn't get mad at you because y'all ain't on the same path together. What? To hear us say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. What's going on, PGH Big Dog? T, we gonna need answers. We gonna need some answers because I don't know what's going on. Say it ain't so. But the funny thing is, every time somebody has trashed my name, has gone against me for whatever reason, they end up looking stupid as hell. Even in real life. Because before, what I would do before is I would just have the sense of urgency. No, 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 no. Go on and say what you're gonna say. Because when you get done, I'm gonna bite your head off. I've always been that person. And then when they get done and I bite the head off, they be looking stupid and then they apologize to me. Y'all should be thankful I'm not like that no more. You should be praying to the man up above that I'm not like that no more. Because if I was, a lot of people wouldn't say anything to me. And I'm quite content with that because when it comes to somebody like me, see, you have to understand, somebody like me is content with being by themselves. And not everybody can be like that. Oh, you already know. I already know, BC. You know what it is. You said people can be in your life for a season or a reason. Look, Jason Williams, at this point, depending on who they are, I don't give a damn if they hear it or not. You know what I'm saying? Because the way that I operate, I don't want everybody to like me. I'm quite content with not being for everybody. And it's a lot of people that's not like that. A lot of people, from what I'm saying, especially in these YouTube streets, people be butt hurt if people don't like them, if people don't acknowledge them. I wouldn't give a rat's ass if you didn't, because I know me. I know what I represent. I know what I am a part of. I know what I can do. And I know my family. I know what they can do. You know what I'm saying? And when I tell you my family, baby, let me tell you something. My family ain't no joke. You can say what you want as long as you keep it respectful. Ain't nobody finna tell you you wrong for saying whatever the fuck you want to say until you get to being disrespectful. And see, and that's what people need to understand. I'm not gonna bite your head off because you saying what you want to say. By all means, baby, say what you want. I don't give a damn. Say what you want, please. Say what you want to say. Go on and get to the point for you. Because you should be glad you got somebody like me that allows you to get shit up off of you. Because what happens is when you ain't got nobody like me, you get that shit up off of you, get yes individuals. See, because I got questions. I'm gonna hold you accountable for shit that you tell me. I'm gonna hold you accountable for it. Because you're not gonna feed me anything. I'm like this in real life as well. Even with my best friend. If they think they can come feed me a story and think I'm just gonna believe it, absolutely not. I have a question. How did we get here? I got questions. What's going on, MP? What the fuck? What's going on, family? You know what I'm saying? And that's how I operate. Because what I'm not gonna do is sit here and jump ship because I'm not gonna ask questions. I got questions. The only thing I'm not gonna ask you questions on is you call me like, look, and you just want to come just lay all your shit on me, baby. You got it. You just want to talk, and I know who just wants to talk. I know who those individuals are. So I got nothing to say. Just go talk. I don't know why I have this light on. It does nothing. Let me turn that's my light off. That's my light that I use for work. Let me turn that light off. But it's bothering me. So you said sometimes people mistake your passion for attitude. They just can't understand why you so rough. As Just Do Junior says. Right. Because see the thing is I don't let people get close to me like that anymore. Because what happens is when people get close to you, like that particular close, depending on who it is, they want to try to take advantage and use you for certain things. People you can't use me because from what I've seen, especially in real life, before people think, oh, you're talking about me. Oh my gosh, shut up. No one cares. When it comes to real life, I have been the individual that people want to be around because they want to enjoy the benefits of being around me. Like, oh, look, you don't have to pay for anything because that guy over there is going to pay for it. And that's what has happened my entire life. I don't know what type of individuals or what type of females have never had that happen. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't know what you're doing wrong, but I can tell you when it comes to me, I ain't have to pay for a lot of shit. And I could tell you for a fact when it comes to when I used to go out all the time back in the day, and I'd have me, my uncle, or my brother, and 3 or 4 homeboys, or my uncle homeboys, or whatever, I can guarantee they put all their money up because them dudes they wanted to be with me. And at the end of the night, and they done paid for all this shit, I'm going home, not with them. I'm going home to sleep in my own bed at my uncle's house. I ain't have to go smash and pass for all that money. I don't got to do all that. I've had dudes drop off money to my uncle because they wanted to give it to me. I don't ask for money. Never did, never had. I don't have to. Because what happens is when you're dealing with a man, when you talking to them and you telling them what's going on with you and telling them about your day, a man's going to do what needs to be done to fix what they feel they want to fix. Now, if you tell them I'm gonna pay you back, that's on you, baby. That ain't got nothing to do with them. That's on you. But as far as where I come from, they gonna fix whatever the fuck needs to get done. They finna shell out some money, baby. Oh man, damn, I'm so fucking tired. I don't even feel like cooking. Oh shit, y'all hungry? You know what y'all trying to eat? You know, as I said, y'all. I have a son. What y'all trying to eat? Oh, I can either go get it and drop it off to y'all, or I can bring you the money and I can drop off the money to you. I don't know about y'all. Some of y'all females, you ain't never experienced that. That's a personal problem. That's a you problem. You don't know how to do it, baby. That ain't got nothing to do with me. But that's how it goes. Like I said, I've been to clubs, 4, 5, 6 deep, only female, and none of us paid for anything. The dudes paid for it, and I didn't have to smash anybody to get anything because what's understood ain't got to be explained. They just wanted me there. They want, oh, you want me to come dance with you? Say no more. Come on, let's go on. I had to dance. Let me go throw my booty on you for a minute. Let me show you. Let me show you how to do it real quick. And dance all night, no problem. And when it's over, I'm out. Not going home with them because I don't have to. Some of y'all don't know. You know, some females don't know how to do all that. I don't know what's wrong with you, but that ain't got nothing to do with me. That's y'all story, not mine. You said Bronco. You said y'all was solid when I lost my brother. Absolutely. Y'all was solid when I lost my mom. Y'all was solid when I gained y'all as a family. You heard me? Absolutely. Because, you know, we here. That's what we do. We don't put your business out there like that. We don't have to. If that, you know, if that's what you want to do, that's on you. But we're going to stand behind you 100%. You know what I'm saying? You ain't switching up. Your movements ain't changed. You ain't a problem. But when your movements change and you get to acting all strange and shit, yeah, people gonna raise my brow. They be looking at you like, wait a minute. And you can't get mad at them, you know, at people when you start moving differently. And people eyebrows start raising because you the one that ain't doing what you used to do. You the one that's changing up but acting funny. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Excuse me. So no matter how many times y'all want to blame me for everything under the sun, and believe me, I have no problem with being the bad guy. I don't. Didn't matter of fact, didn't y'all say Spence was looking man? I have no problem with that. That's a fucking compliment, if I do say so myself. That's a compliment. So y'all can go run and go tell that. Since people think I talk about him, I was like, go run and tell him. Some of y'all that's ear hustling, go run and tell them. Some of y'all that just you know just dumped in my chat for a minute to go, so y'all can listen to what I'm saying and go run back and tell somebody. Go. I already noticed what you're gonna do anyway. Since you think I'm talking about people, I don't have to talk about anybody. I'm talking about my experience. I can pick up the phone right here. I can make a phone call, and that will clear up and tell you everything I'm telling you is a fact because it's happened in front of multiple people. But I guarantee you can't say that's happened to you because we cut from different cloths, baby. Things you can't do that I do. I have a very strong person for a reason because I'm not a weak individual and I don't let people walk all over me. I don't do all that. I am the way that I am because I was raised by a strong individual. That little Tasmanian devil in there is one of the strongest individuals that I know. She has not always done everything correct. No, she has not. But I can tell you, she ain't raised no motherfucking punk. She ain't raised no soft individual. She's raised someone who's gonna lace up my bootstraps, aka my polo boots, and get up and go handle some shit, get some shit done. not sit here and complain or want sob stories or pity parties from anybody. I don't do all that. If I told you all the things that I have just gone through, just the fact of 2023, you would have to go look in the mirror and like, damn, is my life that bad? I'm complaining this much and this what she got going on? No, I can guarantee you. But guess what? I lace up my polo boots. I make it happen. I make it look good while I'm doing. Because according to Coach Prime, that would be Deion Sanders, if you look good, you feel good. You play good, they pay good. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm getting paid very well for what I do. And I work from home. I don't have to leave the house. I work right here. Home. You know what I'm saying? So before you think you want to try to talk down on my name, trust me, baby. Y'all don't know my family. They've talked down on my name more than anybody I've ever known in my life. And guess what? I use it as motivation to not make the mistakes that they've done. So if you think you can talk down on my name, baby, you can't survive not even a third of the shit I've been through. I can guarantee you that you would have folded and buckled. Everybody ain't built like me. And you ain't. I can tell you now. Because what you fail to understand is when it comes to somebody like me, I'm gonna make some shit shake, swallow some spit, and do what needs to be done, whether I want to get it done or not. Going to get done. I have solutions. I don't bring just problems. I got solutions, which is not a lot. That I don't know a lot of people that can actually say that. A lot of females can't say that because what happens is a lot of females want pity parties and sob stories. Want you to feel bad for them. Or want yes individuals. Nah, I got people right now. If I'm on here talking reckless, I can guarantee you they're going to hit my phone up. They're going to tell me immediately whether I'm live or not. Hey, that's enough. Scale back. You're doing too much. They're gonna tell me that. And I appreciate every single one of them. Because the thing about it is, what's up, handsome? I see you, Gabe. See, the thing about it is, I already know I'm doing too much. I know when that happens. I already know the things that I shouldn't say. I already know. What makes you think I'm not gonna do it or say it anyway? Gotta have some kind of excitement, right? Because everybody can't move like me. Y'all can keep playing chess all you want. I mean, playing checkers all you want. I'm playing chess. And the thing about it is, a lot of people, when it comes to this YouTube land, even in real life, a lot of people are very predictable. If you pay attention to people, you can pretty much tell what's going to happen, what the very next move they're going to make is. So a lot of things should not be a surprise to people because when the rubber meets the road, you can already tell who ain't built a certain kind of way. You can already tell who ain't rocking with you. You can already tell who ain't as solid as they claim to be. I let anybody get whatever the fuck they want off their chest. By all means, you can get it up off of you. I don't care because I operate very differently. See, what you fail to realize is if you don't know about being shunned and being told to shut up all the time and for people to not want to listen to you, then you can't understand where I'm coming from. So you will never understand why I let people say whatever the fuck they want to say and get it up off of them. You ain't never gonna know that. I've come from that where I didn't have a voice. I didn't have an opinion. I just had to sit there and take whatever harsh words is being thrown. I just sit there and take that shit. What's going on, Mr. Machines? What's happening? I took all that shit right on the fucking chin. A lot of y'all can't even take somebody telling you don't look good. A lot of y'all can't take that shit. Y'all will sit there and cry a fucking river because somebody said they don't like what you look like. You gonna cry a fucking river. Not me. No. Somebody like me is like, oh, okay, are you done? Because if I tell you what I want to tell you, I promise you gonna shut up. And we will never talk again, which is what I already want in the first place. Anyway. So you better make sure you tread lightly with somebody like me. I hold back a lot of things. I don't say a lot of things because there's a time and a place for everything to be said, and everything don't need to be said on this live. But I can tell you, a lot of things that happen can be resolved with this little device right here, which is called a phone. And if you have my number, you can hit me up. But if you tell everybody that you have a problem with me, but you can't pick up the phone and call me, how big can your problem really fucking be? Exactly. Shut that soft ass shit up because no one wants to hear it. I've dealt with things like this my entire life. And then when I go on and say what I need to say back, I'm the bad guy. I am literally always the bad guy in these situations. And I have no problem with that. What's going on, being boxing news? Because the thing and how it operates is I let people say what they're gonna say. I mean, say it. Because I can guarantee you didn't have a mama that I had. You ain't got the brothers that I had. You ain't got the uncles that I had. That's what I was. You ain't got the dad that I had. I was raised around that. So you have to understand. I'm a little different. So it's a lot of shit. What's going on our West that people can say that ain't gonna bother me. That's gonna hurt and crush the souls of a regular individual. People can get called fat and their whole life is over. People can get called skinny and their life is over. People can call, oh, you're kind of medium built and their life is over. How? How do you, as an individual, give people that much control over yourself? You know what that's called? That's called a you problem, not a them. That's a you problem that you must deal with yourself, baby. That ain't got nothing to do with nobody else but you. Because, like I said, growing up, I didn't have no titties. None. Zero. A cups. Barely A cups. I had hips and booty. That's all I had. A cups. When I tell you, I could wear again them shirts, them cloth shirts they used to tie up around your neck and tie up around your back. I had so many of them and I could wear them and be just fine because I ain't had no titties. But guess what? I wore the hell out of them. And right now I can't fit nada now. One of them motherfuckers. It ain't enough cloth on it. And all it took was me to have my child. Perks. Perks. It is what it is. I didn't ask for them to be here. They just kind of grew. And then they went from A cups to C's, D's, and now double D's. So, it is what it is. I wish they should stop growing. I wish they would. That would be great. In my opinion, that would be great if they stop growing. But being the person that I am, I've never given a damn that look, Bronco, I was just about to say I've never cared what anybody has to say about me. Because when people know that you care about them, about what they say about you, they use that and they can fire you up every single time and your ass gonna be crushed. I've never been that individual because I'm content with me. It's nothing anybody can tell me about me, about how I am. So if anything, the things that you guys say is fuel. Because not to brag, but I'm gonna brag. We built different in Texas. Every negative thing that you say, we use that as fuel. We built different here. A lot of people can't even stand that. They can't even understand it. They can't even rock with it. Because they so ass hurt because somebody said they didn't like them. They're gonna go cry in the corner. What kind of shit is that? You gonna go cry in the corner because somebody don't like you? Are you kidding me? I wouldn't give a rat's ass. Is their name on your bank statement or your mortgage? Or if you don't have a mortgage, is it on your lease agreement? So what difference does it make? Why do you give that much power to other people? Look, Jason Weave, I can't even help it. It's the Texas in me. My accent's a little different because I'm way more country than a lot of people, and that's just how it go. I can't help it. What's up, 88 Sports Talk? What's going on with you? We got that southern drawl with a lot of southern hospitality. Absolutely put them in the dirt. We even say that differently than a lot of y'all. So that's just what we do, and that's just how we operate because we built different. We built tough. Things don't hurt us as much as it's gonna hurt other people. And walk to some of y'all just hear y'all voice, some of y'all messages want me to say some things. I'm not gonna say it. Go back to where you heard it from and go get it from there. Y'all are barking up the wrong tree. Um, I don't force anybody to be here. I don't control anybody. I don't control anybody's feelings. They don't control my feelings. So just know a lot of this shit that go on around these streets ain't got nothing to do with me. I've done things for people that people will never speak on. And I don't expect them to because they're not supposed to. And I won't speak on it either. What I do is what I do. And if I have ever had a conversation with you, especially when you bring a problem to me, I can guarantee I can give you a solution to your problem. It's up to you to take it from there. And if you don't do shit with it, that's on you. That ain't got nothing to do with me. You chose because you're complacent and content with ignorance and stupidity. Ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm not complacent and content with ignorance and stupidity. I strive for forward progression. And I know everybody can't go with me on my journey when it comes to forward progression. Because everybody ain't about forward progression. And I'm quite content with that. And I'm quite content with leaving people behind. Because that's what happens. When you are getting ready to level up, a whole lot of shit spazzes out of place. And it ain't up to you to put the shit back together. Because you just gotta leave shit the way it is and move the fuck on because that's behind you. That ain't where you at. So what you looking back for? You know what I'm talking about? Every now and then I'll send Gabe some motivational stuff. Not that he needs it, but because I feel it on me to send it to him. And it's a lot of things that I send him. Even some songs that I'll send him. He don't need no damn motivation. But I do it because that's what I do. He'll never talk about it because he doesn't need to. I'll talk about it because I'm the one that sends. Like, I'm that type of person. If I know that you might be going through a little something, I'm gonna send you something that's gonna make you laugh. Now, if you don't laugh about the shit, then you are worse than I thought you were. You were in way worse shape, and I'm just not gonna send you anything because yeah, you might want to work on yourself and lighten up because everything in life ain't always that serious. It's cool to laugh about shit. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to laugh about certain things because when you're around people that's serious all the fucking time, you look old in the face. I'm sorry, I don't. I don't. I'm 42 and I don't even look 42 in the face. Hey, Brian Corbett, I already know, and that's what I'm talking about. He said that's exactly it. Everybody can't come along trying to drag them all the way, only hold you back. That is a fact. What's the Southpaw Boxing 77? What it is, you know what I'm saying? And when it comes to certain things and how you say things, I try to be as correct as I possibly can, on here because when it comes to things that I want to say, sometimes I can't get the words out because I'll be looking for the right words to say. And then I realize, and I spoke with Gabe about this. I even talked to Tahira about this. And it irritates me when I can't get the word I'm looking for because it just blows up my whole fucking point. It's like, fuck it, I don't even want to talk about it no more. I'm done. I'm over. And I shut down. I do. It's a fact. It's not a lie. It's a fact. Like, no bullshit. I can't lie to you. That's what I do. And the thing about it is, I hit up somebody that I thought was a big brother to me. I was met with resistance, so that'll never happen again. Because this is what I wanted to talk about and get some insight about. Let me to hear what you said. Your journey is yours and yours alone. Everyone is not meant to be there with you. That is a fact. Some people are meant to put you on the right path, and they get gone. That is a fact. What's going on, Shawa? Facts. You said, man, y'all are hitting gems for very real. Hey, appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? And this is my thing, and this is kind of, something I had wanted to, talk to, you know, someone that's older than me. I wanted to talk to them about it and try to get some insight on why I do this because I could tell you about my situation and then I can explain it to you and then I can tell you why I shut down. But like I said, I was met with resistance, so that'll never happen again. So for me, I'm explaining to y'all when I'm talking about something and I'm on a phone or I'm in person with somebody and I'm talking about something and I can feel that they just don't give a damn, but they come to me with it. You come to me with a problem and I'm giving you solutions. And then at that point, when I feel like you ain't finna do a damn thing, I'm gonna shut down. I'm done. I got nothing to say. Hands in the air. I'm done. Wash my hands with it. And that is me shutting down because I don't want to talk about it anymore. Or even if I'm talking with anybody, especially someone's close to me, especially someone that's close to me. And if we're having a back and forth about something, a topic that we're talking about, and I'm like, I'll have a sense where, okay, I'm getting irritated. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'm done. I'm over it. This conversation's done. Talk about something else because you're not listening to me. I'm listening to you, but you're not hearing me. So I don't want to talk about it anymore. And that's me shutting down, unfortunately, because that's what I do. Because it's pointless to keep talking about it to somebody that ain't listening to you. It's pointless to talk about something when don't nobody want to hear you. So what's the point? That's me shutting down. So, yep, I'm over it. I don't want to talk about you. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'm over it. I'm gonna go talk about something else. I'm gonna go watch a game. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go harass my son, or go harass my mom. I'm gonna go to the stove, go get something to attempt to cook. Something like that. That's what I'm gonna go do because I'm completely over it. And I literally wanted insight onto why I do things like that. Because I can identify that that is a problem for me. It is a huge problem. And to get me to go back and talk about it is worse than pulling teeth because I am so not cooperative. Nope. Talk about it. You can talk about all you want. I'm just put my phone on mute and you can run your mouth all you want, but I ain't got nothing to say. Like I am that person. And I would love to know why, to get an insight on why people do that. So it may help me understand why I do things like that. You know what I'm saying? And you would think that you'd be able to reach out to somebody and get that insight that you need. And when you're not able to get it, you just gotta take another route. Was I fucked up about it? For a few minutes, I was fucked up about it. But then you have to understand, when you understand people, people don't see your sense of importance the way you see your sense of importance. So that ain't their fault. So you just gotta see what it is and move on. Is it supposed to be like that? No. But is that the way it is? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? You say you shut down another because nobody chose to address your feelings in that moment. And that's probably what it is. And in my 42 years, I don't have an answer because I'm just like, fuck it, I'm over it. Because it doesn't make any sense for me to keep talking. You know what I'm saying? And it's probably that may be the key. Let's see, Bronco B said, but remember when you point your finger, you got to be pointing back at you. Right. That is a fact. You said we have to learn to revisit things once we cool off. I can't do it. I don't have it to revisit anything when I'm cool. Nope. I don't talk about it. Leave me alone. I don't, because I've already did the attempt. I've already tried. You know what I'm saying? And I tried, the shit didn't work out. Then why am I gonna go do it again? You see what I'm saying? You say you shut down because nobody ever came to you to address you in that moment of hurt and anger. And that is another valid point. That may be what it is too. But honestly, for the life of me, I don't know. I would love to know why I am so quick to just say, fuck it. Ugh, I'm done. Because it's things that I want to say. And I just, when you get to that point, I don't want to say it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, fuck it, I'm out. Like, if I could grab my keys and burn out, then I would. I'm out. Holla at you. See you Nevuary. Like I wouldn't see you anymore. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I am. What's up, Calvin Johnson? I appreciate you for pulling up. Yeah, I do, Brian Corbett. And you see, and the thing is, this is me holding myself accountable, that I don't need anybody else to hold me accountable because I'm a fucking adult. I don't need anybody to hold me accountable because I hold myself accountable, which is very rare that you will see people hold themselves accountable. We've talked about that multiple times on my channel. What's up, OG Eric and STO? What's happening? My brother out there in St. Louis right now. And yeah, he just pulled up out there a couple of hours ago. You know what I'm saying? And and I do reword shit. I do. I do reword it because I know everybody don't listen, don't receive things the way that I say it. And when I try to say things the right way, according to people, I end up stumbling over my words and it pisses me off even more to where I can't come back from it, which is a problem that I have to work on. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody. That's just me. That is a problem that I have to work on. I'm working on it. I don't see it changing anytime soon, but that's just what it is. But, in any event, when it comes to these types of things that I hold myself accountable for, it's fucked up when I'm looking and I hold myself accountable and you look at the people around you, even the people that are close to you, and not everybody can do that. And they say, oh, well, you can't hold people accountable for, just like you can hold yourself accountable. You can't get mad because people don't do that. That is a fact also. It's really a fact because if I can hold myself accountable, I would expect other people to hold themselves accountable. But it doesn't work that way, unfortunately. Then that puts you in a catch 22. Do you want to converse with people that don't want to hold themselves accountable while you can hold yourself accountable and they can't? Or are you wasting your time? B, I'm wasting my time because I don't want to interact with you. I have nothing to say to you. You know what I'm saying? You said because you grew up with not being understood by some folks, so you have a trigger when it gets to a certain point. That is a fact. That's a fact. That ain't even a lie. That is a 1000% fact. Because, like I said, when you grow up like I grew up, being that you're a child, you don't have an opinion. No one gives a damn about what you're saying. It doesn't matter because no one cares. And yeah, before Agent Broner said that shit, my family said that shit all the fucking time. Shut that soft ass shit. Don't nobody give a damn about what you saying. What you crying for? Did you get your ass whooped today? No? Guess what? You crying? You finna get your ass whooped. So let me give you a reason to cry because I don't give a shit what you're talking about. Yeah, yeah, these are facts. I grew up very differently than a lot of people. So it makes me way more harder than a lot of people. And that don't make it right. I'm not saying that it's right, but it is what the fuck it is. I see things differently than a lot of people. And I will forever see things differently than a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of things, people that I can deal with, a lot of people would fold like a lawn chair. They can't do it. My resting bitch face is amazing. Trust me. I've only showed it on camera a few times because y'all ain't really seen it. If you was watching, you'd have seen it just a minute ago. But it's amazing because a lot of the things when it comes to the things that I say, oh, this is so irritating because I don't know the word I'm looking for. So let me backtrack. When it comes to when you come from a family that don't really give a fuck about what you say, they don't care how you feel, they don't care. As long as you do what needs to be done, no one gives a shit. So when it comes to me and people bring me a problem, I'm going to give you solutions. If you're not willing to fix your problem by me giving you solutions, I'm going to turn into I don't give a shit what you're saying. I don't want to hear it because you're not bringing anything positive in my life. You're only bringing me nothing but problems. I got enough problems here. I take care of everything here. I take care of my mom. I take care of my son. I take care of all the bills. I take care of the mortgage. I take care of my truck. I take care of so many things. What makes you think I want your problems too? This has been like this since I've been in fucking high school. It might have been in junior high. That people want to throw all their problems on me for me to give them solutions. At some point, everybody got to grow up. Yes, I love how my TWG family speaks articulate, passionate, and sincere. All of them. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? And I do this because this is me. Regardless of what anybody may have been told, I don't really give a shit. I don't have to, I don't defend myself against, I don't have to. I don't have to justify anything. I don't have to prove myself to anybody because it ain't up to me to prove anything to anybody. If you fuck with me, you listen to how I talk, you listen to what I'm saying, it's self explanatory. So, do I care what other people say? No. If it has nothing to do with me, my family, or my brand, I don't care. Say it with me now. I don't care. I don't. I don't care. I hit you with the I see you around, but I'm gonna stay out the way and you stay over there. Stay over there. Don't come over here. Stay over there. I ain't got no problems with anybody. Contrary to what anybody may have told you, I don't have a problem with anybody. I don't. Is their name on my bank statement? Is their name on this mortgage? I don't have a problem with anybody. I'm just not one that's gonna fake and shake and get and try to get along with everybody. Because here's the thing. A lot of y'all speak to individuals that I don't fuck with. Do I get mad at you for that? No, I don't get mad because I don't tell you as an adult who you can or cannot talk to. I don't put people in those situations. Why would I do that? That makes me a horrible individual. But I can tell you people have done it to me. I don't give a rat's ass who you talk to. I don't care. Because what you do don't make me shit. I don't give a damn. You can go stand on the top of the Empire State Building and yell whatever you want. I don't care. As long as it ain't about me, my family, or the brand, I don't care. I don't care. I hope you heard it. That was as nice as I could say it because that's the best that I got. I promise you, that is literally the best that I got. Because what's up, Lewis Hinton? What's going on, A1? What's happening, family? Like that's the best that I got. Because if I was one of those weak ass individuals, and let me explain to you weak ass individuals. Let me explain to you what those are. Weak ass individuals are the ones that want to be liked by everybody. Weak ass individuals are the yes individuals. Weak ass individuals are the individuals that tell sob stories. Weak ass individuals are the individuals that want pity parties. I don't know about y'all, but I don't want nobody to pity me because I'm grown. Anything that happened to me growing up happened to me because it was supposed to happen to me. Because if it didn't happen to me, it would have changed the trajectory of my life. Would it be some things that I would have changed back in the day? Absolutely. It's a lot of things I would have changed. But I do not have any regrets. I just had to grow up a lot faster than a lot of people because I am my mom's oldest. So I had to grow up a lot faster than a lot of people. So what I mean, I'm 6 years old and my little brother is an infant. I would not let him sleep in a crib. He slept in the bed with me. And I'm curled around him. So if he moves, I'm waking up. I was that person. So y'all can't tell me shit. My brother is 6 years younger than me. His birthday is in March also. Just like Gabe is March 5th. My brother's is March 25th. My youngest brother just had a birthday 6 days ago. I'm 13 years older than him. So that should tell you a lot. So being that I had two younger brothers, yes, they slept with me. I didn't let them sleep in the crib. So who do you know at 6 years old as an infant sleeping in the bed with them and that their parents can trust? Me. Who do you know as a 13-year-old that can have an infant sleeping in bed with them? Me. I've taken care of people my whole life. My grandmama raised me to be that person. And when I lost my grandmama, I became that person. To make sure that the specific people that she mentioned to me, that she told me on her deathbed that I needed to take care of, that's what the fuck I do. And I do it every single day, every single holiday, and every day in between, because that's what is expected of me. Hey, when you say I got some, they let me up and everything they stand for, and I'm kicking from under my feet. Hey, you know what? Let me go on and yeah. Look, I think I done talked y'all's ear off long enough. So what I'm about to do, yeah, I'm about to go on and drop this link. So A1, you know you more than welcome to go on and jump on up here. And let's see, Bronco, you said explaining who you are. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. Let me try that again. Yeah, I fucked that all the way up. You said explaining who you appear to be is weak. Sis. Sometimes people need context. You're right. You're right. Yeah, yeah. My bad. I fucked it up. And yeah, oops. It happens. I can't help it. And I just have to learn to be okay with fucking shit up that I read and the things that I say. And I'm not quite there yet because I don't understand how to come back from it when I fuck it up. I haven't made it there yet. it's a work in progress in process. I'm trying. I haven't made it there yet, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And I can't change it, so it happens. And I can admit it. Yeah, I'll fuck it up. I'll fuck up a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate you, Brian Corbett, because I don't look for pity parties. I don't do that. I just know me, and I hold me to a very high standard when it comes to certain things. So when it comes to things that I can't get out, I get pissed. I don't get mad, and I'm not mad at anybody. I am mad at me, and that's the thing. Because okay, let me get y'all up here. And I feel you, and and I can't help it because when you play ball, I play ball for so very long, and or I think it may be just the athlete in me. You expect everything a certain way, and when that shit don't work out, you finna get frustrated. You gonna throw that ball on the other end and launch that motherfucker because with the force that you throw that ball down there to hit that wall, that motherfucker's gonna come back. It's gonna slowly come back to you, so you can try it again, and that's what I do. But I got my brothers up here, so I ain't by myself. So I got where I got Corbett, and I appreciate y'all for coming up here. A1, it
Hey,
sounds like you got something you want to get up off of you. So go ahead, bro. Get it up off of you, dog.
Oh
hey,
no,
yo,
I was already lighting the fire into some people asses earlier about this whole boxing thing, so that shit had me going. I jumped on BO and KO. KO said, "Yeah, I ain't gonna call you A1. I'm gonna call you Emmanuel today because this energy is different." and motherfuckers be saying, A1 always wake up on demon time. Shit, today I'm owning that shit. I was on that shit today.
I
I
feel
was
you.
on demon, devil, motherfucker, all of the above. I was on that time today. I don't know what was going on, but shit, I was with everything. And I
But
was just saying, bro.
it's sometimes it's sometimes it's good for you to get that up off of you because when you don't get that up off of you, it's a whole problem and a half. So
pardon
Mhm.
me, y'all. I wasn't trying to get nothing up off me. I wanted to say like, nah, you not bugging. That's be who you is, boy. Be who the fuck you is. Like you speak from your heart. That is like a lot of times people be doing what they doing and they do it with incentive. And you make your money how you make your money. This is not your incentive. You speak from your motherfucking heart. Like when I said in your comment section, and I say it, and I said it more than I said it behind the scenes. I say it online. Like I don't, I'm the same nigga in the street as I am in YouTube. Like I don't give, like I have two jobs. I don't care about none of this shit. I fuck with y'all because I fuck with y'all.
mhm.
Like y'all my family outside of the people that I'm related to. And y'all cooked on it during the week. Like everybody that you're related to, by definition in your family, but niggas not your family. Y'all niggas my family. Y'all niggas my family. Like everyone has showed and proved. Like I know Gabe like 5, 6 years from other shit. I know skinny. I met people how I met people. I don't do that. I went through what I went through. Like I ain't no sucker nigga. Life is life. I done lost people that mattered in my life that made me who I am. And knowingly or unknowingly, y'all have all played a role in my life and helped me to grow as a fucking human being, not like oh pity party type shit, not at all that way. Like I knew A1 as his name. Like I had to get used to in the chat, and we was all here for it. I used to call him his name, like like yo, boom, 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 and it took for he made his channel, and that's his channel, and now I respect that like that because I got love for that brother.
Mhm.
I don't want to like I don't have to know your whole name. My whole name on YouTube. You can look me up. If you look it up, it's a whole bunch of white boys with freckles. I'm not a white boy with freckles. I have an Irish name. So what? Like I don't. I'm not like that. I'm built how I'm built. It's ill to meet how I meet y'all.
It look good. It
Pardon
look
me.
good. Business owner.
Pardon me. My phone was just ringing. My phone was just ringing. Pardon me. It's ill to meet y'all how I meet y'all, and y'all impact my life in real life. That's dope for me. That makes me like this TWT shit. I haven't even tried that. Like I be on other people's channels that I've been fucking with for years, and like people be like, "Oh, he's spamming." Like nigga, I tried to see his channel. I didn't even know I had a channel. I'm not yo. I make school lunch. I make
Yeah.
school lunch. Like I'm not an IT guy. I didn't even know that because it's linked up to my email that I have a channel. I didn't even know that. I don't care about that. I fuck with y'all because I fuck with y'all. My shit is for real.
Yeah.
Like I can't wait till my bills and my money is situated. Like yo, when y'all have a reunion, I'm trying to come see you, mother.
I can't wait. Literally, I cannot wait because I'm like, you know how you just got family that you want to just hug on and you want to
Yeah.
love on them and protect them, and it's like, got
Side
y'all.
note, Quay, this nigga D Free, he's an East Coast nigga. This nigga dresses the way I dress. I'm just not like this nigga be wearing varsity jackets and shit. Like, yo, nigga, where you get that? That's the Commanders? Like, you know what I'm saying? I got like four different shit. Oh man.
That's
I
all I
love you
got.
niggas, man.
Dragon
Love
Ball
y'all.
Z.
Y'all are dope. Y'all are all individually dope. Yo, D Free, I need your number. For real, I want to talk to y'all in real life. Like you about 3 hours from me, nigga. Come see me.
Oh yeah, that would be awesome. What's the
Word.
D free Rose? What's going on with you, man?
What's going on? What's going on, man? Y'all already know, man. I mean, I told y'all many times before. I got with these group of folks that I'm with because they were the realest ones on YouTube. I mean, it's other people that I deal with that's not a part of the TWT family. It's only because I know that they live, but I can't be around phony people. So if you phony, stay away from me. I'm not gonna bother you. You ain't gotta worry about me saying your name or doing anything because I don't deal with fake individuals. So if you gonna be fake and phony, stay away from me. I'm gonna stay away from you.
Yeah, and we hope not.
Well,
You know, we
I'll
try.
be the devil. I'll be the devil on the left shoulder. D free can stay away from him. I'm gonna run their ass up out of here.
No,
I got the energy for it. I got the energy and time for it. D free say stay away. Nah, don't stay away. You can't get far enough away. I'm gonna run your ass down and
yo,
walk your ass all the way down.
what's going on, Skywalker? I see you, Dub, right side. What's going on
What's
with you,
going
Dub?
on, Dub?
What up, family, man? I had to come on and Queen, you know I gotta show you love. You know what it is. So I will tell you, I almost didn't jump on. I seen A1 Hoops on. I seen him on here. I seen D Free, you know what I'm saying, the Washington Redskins. So
He
I
said the
almost didn't
Redskins.
jump on. Respectfully, of course, respectfully. But I
Hey,
gotta show you love, Queen. I gotta show you love. So I'm gonna come up here and deal with these individuals regardless. But my God, my God.
hey, don't get nervous around them. I'm saying them 6 foot silverback gorillas, bro. Don't get nervous. Don't get
Hey,
nervous.
Hey, look,
hey,
when you
check it
when
out.
you six
Like
five, bro, you ain't gotta worry about it. When you 6'5", you don't worry about the 6 footers, bro. You don't worry about them.
Oh, I ain't 6 foot. I ain't too concerned. You said six
You
six.
you said 6 foot. You said 6 foot silverbacks. I didn't say it. You said
Oh,
Queen Queen met Queen Five met me.
it.
oh, like, hey, up there.
hey, listen. I just realized like my camera on. Quee, that's one of your prerequisites. Like,
Yeah, you turn it
hey,
off. You have
listen,
to have.
you I turned it off for what? They can see what I look like. I don't give. I'm not.
I mean,
What happened? It's.
some people don't want to, and it's fine with me as long as when you come, you're coming
I
on, I
don't
can,
think like that. I
I'm
don't think
cool.
like that at all. Y'all, my family. I don't have nothing to hide. I'm not no funny nigga. I'm a square with round edges. I'm not. It ain't. Man, I smoke cigarettes. I don't get. Hey, I
Is
don't
the
give a
square
fuck,
with
man.
round edges? Is that a circle? Is that a circle?
What?
No,
A square with round edges? My bad.
It's
I'm
it's a
just,
it still
rhombus,
could be a
right,
square
Chad?
with
It's a
round
I'm
edges,
rhombus.
just
bro.
thinking right
I'm a
now.
rhombus. I'm a rhombus.
He fucked me up with that one. The
We
square
could
with round
sit
circle.
down.
He might
We
be a
could sit
circle.
down.
I'm just saying. I
You
don't
could
know.
know me for 30 years, and you still won't figure this out because that's not what our mission is supposed to be. The reason why we don't connect is because we be thinking what we think, and we have what we think and what we know, and we don't know shit. We
Mm-hmm.
don't know shit. I don't know shit. You don't know shit. I'm 45. I don't know shit. I learn every day.
Mm-hmm. I do
I
too.
learn every day.
And this is the reason that I wanted to have this topic here because, like I said, I honestly I don't know the reason, and I've gotten a lot of good reasons in the chat, which could possibly be the reason why I am the way that I am. But I don't know about you guys, but I shut down, and I don't know if anybody has done that, but I do. And like I said, I wish I knew the answer. I wish I knew why. But that's just me. That's just and I can't even say that it's a defense mechanism because it ain't. What's up, Thomas? What's going on,
It
family?
is it is a defense mechanism.
You think so?
Yeah, because I shut down, but when I shut down and get quiet, that's the worst time about it.
Yeah, I get. I don't want to talk about it. I'm done. I wash my hands with it. I'm over it. Leave me alone. I don't talk about it no more ever again in life. If I have to revisit it, I still don't want to talk about it. Just leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? And I wish I could get past it or whatever has taken place at that time to make me not want to talk about it anymore. And it's like I got nothing. Like I said, I tried to reach out. I was met with resistance, so that's not going to happen again. But and this is what I'm left with because typically I can get some answers and get some kind of insight and guidance from it because people are older than me, and I respect them for that. But as of this moment, I ain't got that anymore. So I'm like, why not ask? Why not ask the question? Because
Oh, go ahead.
Hey, listen.
accountability.
I'm
It's crazy
gonna
you say.
tell all of y'all. I'm gonna tell all of y'all. Like, hey, like Quee, your intelligence is crazy. You gotta write a memoir. You gotta write it down. Write it down. Not so that you revisit your feelings, but like write it down. So when you're not necessarily in your feelings, when you look back at it, how it looks to you, and you grow from yourself. Even though because like it's hard to grow from people when you don't respect their intelligence or what have you. However you choose to word it, it comes down to the same thing. Like it's hard to grow from other people. Like you've been let down. I've been let down. We've all been let down. Like life is write shit down. Keep a memoir. It's the same as pictures. Like when you look back at pictures, like when I look at my family structure, like all of my family is like, damn, like you didn't take no whole lot of pictures. And it wasn't, and like somebody on the outside would be like, it's because you're insecure. Like, no, it wasn't because I was insecure. It was because I know my power and I don't like people to look at me because it comes from a place in my life, from my experiences. It comes from a place of judgment. And that shit annoys me. And it makes me feel some kind of way. And it makes me judge myself in a way that I might not have necessarily been thinking about. And not because I can't take it, but because it's unfair to who I actually am. And that's a self thing. And you have to iron those wrinkles out within yourself.
Can
And
I jump in right there? Can I jump in right there, brother?
absolutely,
What he just said was amazing because I found myself and quickly like in this situation shutting down, going through, especially recently with the pandemic happening. I know it's a couple years out now. Niggas was stuck in the house. You was dealing with yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's who you was dealing with. You really had to, and me being a single father, you feel me? I'm dealing with myself, and at the time, a 3-4-year-old. And so much changed in my life. And like the brother said, you start to judge yourself on things that you really don't that you really shouldn't be. You know what I'm
it
saying?
didn't come from you. It didn't come from you in the first place.
Right. It wasn't you're in this situation because of some other shit. But you're in this situation, and then you start to look, and it's times, especially when you're isolated, you can get into that the worst place to live is in your mind. That's the worst place to live.
That's a
The
fact.
best place to live is in reality, right? But I can say that, and real quick, my brother A1, mute yourself. Just, I think we got feedback from you, respectfully, my brother, respectfully. But
No, I'm muted. I've been muted this whole
Nigga said
time.
respectfully.
No,
Yo, right
I
side,
don't,
you dope with that respectfully shit, man.
hey
yeah,
man,
but
it
that was
might, I don't know who it is, but all I'm saying is you live in your mind so much,
mhm.
and you don't even understand that you living in the mind when you're doing it, because especially when you're alone, only dealing with yourself. And
Mhm.
so I will say, I think this YouTube community has helped me because it's been difficult at times, but it's given me an opportunity to really speak on certain things, talk about other things, you know what I'm saying, and not be in the mind, but really be living in reality, talking to individuals trying to live in reality. And people don't understand that's a really difficult thing to do. Your mind creates your reality, and the reality that the mind creates, if you're living in it, is not the true reality, which is crazy to me, but it's the truth. And so at the end of the day, man, you got to make sure that, if anything, just you got to talk to people, and you got to understand what your situation is and where your thought process is coming from. If you can't identify that, then you're probably going to be in trouble. It is what it is.
Yeah.
And
Respectfully, of
and
course. Respectfully, of course. Respectfully.
and quick, and I'm gonna piggyback off of that and put a different little narrative on it. The whole thing, and I agree with all the brothers how y'all cooking on that joint there. But I was gonna say, with me, it took me to a point of figuring out life is pretty much like it's a giant pop quiz, bro. It's never ending. Every day is gonna be different. Every day is gonna be an opportunity to learn something or fill out something. Try not to make that mistake again. That's one way I started kind of looking at it. It ain't gonna be the same thing every single day, bro. It's gonna be, again, I look at a pop quiz being the best scenario of it. Why is that? Because you may know a little bit of what's ahead of you on a quiz that's upcoming, but them pop quizzes be something that you're gonna have to learn on the fly, or you're gonna have to figure out. And that's how I look at life. Is it turned into that kind of a situation where you think you know what's around the corner, you think you know what's about to come, or you think you know what's coming down the pipeline, but in reality, bro, you don't, because there is a reaction to every reaction. And my brother, you know what I'm saying, five, and while I was in Texas, bro, like it was some stuff that popped off, like I said, that him and Quee are well aware of. There's some situations I went through that I thought I would never come across, find out, or know. It hit me in a whole different way, bro. And part of my reaction could have been a reaction that could have, you know what I'm saying, had A1 not here to be able to talk to y'all, kind of thing. Like one of those type of situations.
Hey, bro, God had a different plan for you, brother. So you can knock that shit off.
Yeah.
God had a different plan for you, and that's that. Like it went how it went. Like you know what I'm saying? Like ain't nobody know about that. That's yours, man. That's chill.
Yeah. Let me get what Gabe got to say. What's up, handsome? I see you. I don't know how much you had heard, but what's going on with you, handsome? I got to get you on in here.
Shout out to the homie G5, man. Shout out to my brother.
What's going on, my people? Yeah, it's been a lot of moving parts, a lot of shit going on my end. I've been in and out. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. So, what we talking about right now?
Me shutting down because I don't understand why I do it. I would like to know why I do it, or getting some insight on why other people may do it as well. Because you know how I get to the point where I'm like, nope, I don't talk about it. I'm done. I'm over it. I don't talk about it. And my thing is, I want to know why I get to that point. And you know how when it's certain things that's being discussed, I don't want to talk about it either. It's like, nope. It's pointless.
Well, when you be honest and you been genuine and you been solid and show solidarity to people, that has the expiration date on it. You know what I'm saying? Like a gallon of milk. It's good for a certain point of time. But typically, you know, when you shut down, it's because you've been showing solidarity and realness to a person, and they keep giving you shit sandwiches. You know what I'm saying? And once you hit that breaking point where you tired of shit sandwiches from them, you just stop giving a damn. You know what I'm saying? And that's the worst thing, because you want to say something, but it's like, man, I ain't even gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna remove myself totally out of the situation And that's the best thing sometimes in certain cases to do, because everybody not ready for that smoke. Everybody ain't ready for that turn up. Everybody could talk and say they this or they that. They sound good. They just talk good to the bitch. That's all they do. They talk good, but they ain't really ready for the repercussions, and they don't know how deep your turn up go. They think because they think they tough, or they appear and portray this tough image, that oh yeah, they ain't gonna be ready for my smoke. No, you might want to sit down before you get smoked out. You see what I'm saying? Because you don't never know how far the next person is willing to go when the situation hits that breaking point. So people that shut down, just put it like this: if a person shut down on a situation, they doing you a favor. They doing you a favor, so they don't have to expose you or embarrass you, because they know who you really are. You know how they really get down. They know how you get down. But you trying to, they want to make it because it's about perception. They want people to perceive them as, oh yeah, they did this or they did this or they so good and they so great, but they be the main ones who be the most full of shit people, because they got self or me issues that they can't address. So what they do, deflect and put their shit on other folks. And weak-minded people, guess what? They follow suit. They easily manipulate their mind because they easily mentally penetrate it. That's why.
Yeah.
So then when a person shut down, they doing you a favor. So sometimes shutting down is the best case scenario, because even if you go ahead and grill them and do what you want to do, some people, they perfect. So, it ain't even gonna matter if you tell them the truth about what's going on or anything like that, because they ain't gonna believe it, because they don't never think they did shit wrong anyway. So it's pointless. So shutting down is just basically saying like, I'm gonna throw you a bone and do you a favor. I'm gonna remove myself so I don't have to, really get on your motherfucking ass.
Brother, I'm gonna ask y'all as my fam, hey, shutting down or not, if you ever see that in me, pull me to the side and pull my motherfucking card, because there are times that sometimes self get bigger than the rest of the world. And if I have a moment like that, I would love for one of you motherfuckers to tell me, like, hey, BC, you tripping, nigga, chill, come over here, let me talk to you, let me highlight you real quick, won't you? Say something to me, nigga. Like, and I mean that shit sincerely. I'm not being funny. It's like, I don't give a fuck where we at. We could be in my house, we could be in your house, we could be in YouTube. I don't give a fuck where we at. Like, pull me to the side, nigga. You got my number. We talk behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? Like, we talk behind the scenes. Like, pull my card, nigga. Like, if I'm ever some kind of way, be like, hey, boom, say that, do that for me, bro, please. And that goes for anybody that I fuck with. That goes for all of y'all with the TWT. Pull, like, y'all niggas got my number in real life. Pull me to the side and say something like, yo, B, you like, boom, boom, boom. Say something.
I see you, Ricky.
Hey,
Well, let me say it like this, because when it comes to me, and and I'm speaking of me, when I get to a point where, if we're conversing and we're talking and, we're having a dialogue, there's no argument or anything like that. And you coming to me with a problem, I'm giving you a solution. And, you coming back at me with the solution I'm giving. And I'm like, okay, let me give you, okay, here's variable A. Let me tell you this. Okay, here's variable B. What about this? And I'm giving it to you, just many different scenarios to look at different things. And when I feel like, okay, I'm wasting my time. Yep, I got nothing to say. I don't want to talk about it. Do not mention this shit again. There ain't no coming back from it, because I'm wasting my time. What is the point of me talking to you? Period. What are you adding to me? You're not adding anything to me. So there's no sense for me to continue to talk to you, because you're not adding. What you're doing is you're taking away from me. So when I'm
Well,
shutting, like, I'm at this point where I literally have nothing to say to you. There's no benefit to me to you. It's a benefit for you to talk to me, but there's no benefit for me to talk to you. I'm holding myself accountable. So what else do I need to do? If I'm holding myself accountable, I know when I fuck up, just like I just told y'all, or just a moment ago when I was trying to say something. Yeah, I fucked that all the way up. I know this. So if I'm knowing and holding myself accountable, knowing when I fuck up some shit that I'm trying to say, The shit ain't working. I got nothing else to say to you. I am so over you. I am over it, baby. I don't give a damn if I talk to you again in my fucking life. Like that's where I'm at with it when I'm shutting down. I got nothing. Like, leave me alone. I don't give a damn if we ever have another conversation in life. Like
Hey,
that's
Quick,
damn.
you know how I see stuff sometimes, and not to, because I'm not gonna be the contrast to what you're saying. I just
You got-
think like if people could do that for themselves, then we'd all be perfect. So sometimes
I see Jake.
you have to do that. You have to do that. It does get tiring, but that is why God gave his strongest soldiers all of the missions.
Well, can
You
I
know what
miss
I'm saying?
too?
Qu-
I would like to miss a mission or two, or 3 or 4, 10 maybe.
Sign me up. I'll take it. I'll take it on your behalf. I was gonna say, Ricky. I'm just reading what Ricky said. Not to interrupt you, BC. My bad. I was just reading what Ricky was saying. A lot of people
And Ricky
don't.
cooking right now. He cooking in the chat.
But that I get what he's saying. But a lot of people, yeah, he can say, you know, they don't want to realize and admit to themselves they're the issue, and that's a lot of issues coming across YouTube and people exposing themselves and doing that. And even when they don't want to recognize it, see themselves in the mirror and admit that, they'd rather deflect and treat that mirror as if this is not an actual mirror. They're trying to treat it like it's a window. They want to see straight through it and see into other people instead of realizing and reflecting that they done did wrong and missed the opportunity to be able to fix something, to be able to be great or form something great. And a lot of people, instead of listening to stuff, everybody listens to respond instead of listening to understand and comprehend it. And so that go with a lot of people, you know what I mean, that don't even realize they be doing that subconsciously. Like you listening with the whole point of how can I defend this or how can I respond to a kind of situation, bro? And I noticed that with a lot of people that be doing that. And it's like for me, man, when I'm listening to something, I shut my mouth. I throw that shit out the back door, and my ears is wide fuck open. I mean, semi trucks can drive through the motherfuckers. How open my ears is, because I don't be listening just to listen. I listen to comprehend, understand, and feel what this person is saying. Put myself in their shoes, kind of situation. And I feel like that, well, my like the way I think, I feel like that separates me from a lot of people. And I don't know if you want to call that being genuine, being just build different, whatever you want to dub it or call it as. That's how I feel about myself. Is that when I'm locked in and somebody need me, they need me to listen. Guess what? I'm all ears. I ain't gotta say a word.
Yeah. Facing yourself.
I'm not
That,
listening. You can keep talking, but I'm not listening. Like I say that, and maybe I should not say that, but I am that person. You can keep talking, baby. I don't really give a shit because I'm not listening to you. I'm not listening to you at this point. I'm letting you know that I'm not fucking with you. You can do all the talking you want, but I don't care because I'm not listening. I am that person, and that is also a part of me shutting down because I'm like, what you talking for? You don't want to talk. Like
some people shut down though because look, I can agree with what you're saying, Ricky. Yeah, yourself is some of the hardest thing, but sometimes that's even harder for people to do it because they got people in the way. It's people that supporting their actions that they do and agree with it, so they'll never see it. And some of the main people, they be supporting and telling them and riding their coattail right on with them. That person is never gonna see themselves. And if you don't have people in your corner that's gonna tell you the truth or gonna cater to bullshit, then they'll never get right. And the person who's supporting that and catering to that, you full of shit because you supporting the bullshit and you can see it. And we see that all the time, every day. People breaking up friendships, brotherhood, sisterhood, relationships, whatever the relationship is, they don't want to be honest. And you got people that's willing to ride their coattail and push it just because, oh, they favor this person a little bit more, or they like this person, or hey, that's my dog. Nah, man, that's what's wrong with a lot of people these days now. They can't be honest because they scared about the response that they're gonna get from the person for them keeping it honest and being 100 with them. Yeah. That's where a lot of people lacking at. So you can see what's wrong with yourself. But if you got people that don't think there's nothing wrong with it, they gonna keep pumping them up and putting them on that pedestal, just pushing them and pumping them up. Oh, you doing just fine. You doing just fine. No, they not. Tell them the truth.
What you got?
Me personally, Me personally, what I normally do is I tell a person straight up, no, don't come around me with it. Don't come around with because if I try to give you advice and you're not listening to what I'm telling you, don't bring nothing else to me. Stay away from me. I don't come to me with none of your problems because I don't want to hear none of your problems. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm listening to you or be standing right there while you're talking. I'm gonna walk off. I'm not gonna be around. I'm gonna walk off. I'm gonna let you know. No, I tried to tell you before. You didn't want to listen, so no, don't come to me with it. You could talk to somebody else. Don't come to me with it. I'm not listening to you
Yeah.
because and what A1 was saying earlier, I've noticed that with a lot of people. That's why I tell a lot of people, when even on YouTube, I tell people all the time, let me finish saying what I'm saying because you got to hear what I'm saying before you say, oh no, but it's this because you're not listening to what I'm saying because what I'm saying, part of it is agreeing with you, but I'm also giving you what I think about the situation. So you got to listen to the whole statement before you cut me off. And I find myself saying that over and over again on YouTube. Let me finish saying what I'm saying. Then you can say what you got to say. Because you're not even listening to what I'm saying. You just hear bits and pieces. You're not going to get the whole understanding if you listen to only bits and pieces of what I'm saying.
It's
Yeah.
crazy, be free because go ahead, Queen.
No, go ahead because I want to tackle Ricky's question. This one right here. So y'all go ahead, and then when everybody gets done, we're gonna start. We're gonna tackle this particular question, and we're gonna hit everybody first, and I'm gonna go last on this
I
one. So
just
go
I, I
ahead.
was just saying it's crazy, D free, because I find myself in those positions when I listen to certain people, right? So I'll listen to pieces of it, and then I'm like, man, I'm not gonna agree with none of this shit. You feel me? I know what I'm gonna respond with, but then if I really continue to listen, then goddamn it, I can get a better understanding, and I might not have the same response that I would have had before I finished listening to what they say. And so I agree, man. We got to listen for understanding versus listening to respond. But it's so hard to do with the condition of the mind state that a lot of us are in. Me being one of them. You feel me? I see my brother Omega Red. What he say? Hey, right side gonna jump on there to hear himself talk. I don't want to hear myself talk, but I know I know I'll be long winded. I know that, and so I know I gotta do as well as listening. I gotta do the same thing as far as listening for understanding more than listening to respond.
That's a fact. And like I used to say, I still say it because it's a meme, and I still have it. I have it on my Facebook. I have it on my Instagram. The words "listen" and "silent" have the same letters for a reason.
Mm.
And a lot of that goes over a lot of people's head because when I listen to the fellas talk about boxing, I'm like, if y'all just be quiet, y'all are all everybody is saying the same thing. You're just saying the same thing in different ways at different times. And I'm like, and as someone, and I love being on the outside looking in because clearly I don't know shit about boxing. So I'm gonna just say that. That means I get a different view than everybody else. When I listen to everybody say something, I'm like, everybody is saying the same thing, and I have not heard one thing different yet. Everybody's saying the same thing, but because everybody wants to hurry up and say something, no one's paying attention to it. And I don't know, it was countless of panels that I've heard. I don't listen to those panels now. I don't even go over them. But it's the same thing. I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm cool. That's why I'm tough from them because I'm not gonna go through it. So, does anybody else, before we go ahead and tackle Ricky's question, I would like to get an answer for that because honestly, like I said, this is helping me. When I can't get the help that I need or the questions answered that I need answered, I'm gonna come out here because I don't give a damn who judges me. Honestly, y'all can suck my nuts. I don't give a rat's ass what anybody has to say. I got thick skin for a very good reason. So
I
I'm here.
I am objective and have an opinion. I think that there's nothing wrong with having an opinion. I think there's nothing wrong with my brain is flexible.
Mhm.
If I think what I think and I'm standing on what I think, you won't move me. But I'm open to hear what you have to say. You may make me think of different possibilities
Mhm.
that I previously. That's why I get along with all of y'all because y'all make my brain work. Like I think what I think about boxing. D Free think what he think about boxing. Five think what he think about boxing. Skinny think what he think. Just think what he think. And it's like, yo, I didn't think of that
Mm-hmm.
because I was too busy thinking this. I put my energy here. Yes, I had some eggs over here. I had some eggs over here, but sometimes y'all brainstorm me and catch me from different angles. That shit, that's it's like y'all are so dope as human beings. Like I hope that everyone and not having a moment of arrogance where you smelling your own ass, but I hope that y'all all know your power. I hope you know what you bring to the table. That's why like behind scenes and on shit, I say like, hey sis, I look forward to these therapy sessions. This shit is therapy. This shit is
Appreciate
good for your soul. It's like dancing.
I
You know what I'm
appreciate
saying?
it. Use it.
Like just accountability. Everybody don't pick your brain the same way. It's not the same thing. Everybody don't pick your brain that way. I like that y'all make me think. Y'all all of you make me think on the fly, whether it be football, whether it be basketball, whether it be boxing, whether it be like you talk life. Y'all all pick my brain some kind of way. And sometimes I be at work. I work 2 jobs, 5 days. Sometimes I be at work and I'm listening to niggas cooking and I want to comment and I can't. And I'll stop sweeping and mopping to shoot a text. And then I can't like my phone is back in my back pocket. I'm back to doing what I do to feed my babies. I don't even see responses, and that makes me look irresponsible. It makes me look like I hope no one feels shunned or no shit, but I say it like, yo, listen, I can't necessarily chat like I'm working. But
You're good.
sometimes y'all pick my brain that way. It makes me jump in and say like, hey, but boom, 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 because y'all are where it's not. I don't even necessarily look at y'all like y'all are argumentative. It's just that it's a healthy banter.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's a healthy banter. I appreciate healthy banter. I appreciate other fucking people from a different walk of life that are intelligent. You all not idiots. You're not like sometimes we have very passionate outbursts no matter what direction it go. Like there's never been a moment where I felt like, hey man, you out of bounds. Not from none of y'all. You know what I'm saying? It has happened on other platforms and even on you guys' platforms, but it's never from none of y'all. So it's kind of like that's not on your tally. I don't look at things that way. I appreciate, I respect, I love y'all. Like y'all look like y'all are so solid, and I know y'all know it, but y'all are more solid than people like I've known predominantly my entire life.
And that means a lot because people don't see it that way. People want to see what they want to see, say what they want to say, and like, 'cause I got thick skin, and I honestly, again, I don't give a rat's ass what anybody says. But when it comes to family, and the family dynamic is very different. How you see family is different, and like I say, I like the house. My house here runs like a well-oiled machine, and when the well-oiled machine has a few, god damn it, here we go, nooks and crannies, whatever the fuck it is, issues, and it fucks me up. And it's like, okay, let me get it back running like this well-oiled machine that it's supposed to. Because anything out of whack is a problem for me. I got a schedule. I operate at a certain type of wavelength, and that's what I need. Anything outside of that is chaos to me, and I don't do organized chaos. I can't. I don't. I've never lived in it. I don't deal with it. It's a problem, and I think people that want to live in organized chaos are psychopaths. But we're gonna go ahead, and I want each one of you guys to tackle Ricky's question. He says, because I want to hear from everybody because this y'all like literally have no idea. This is helping me because I'm trying to get understanding. Like I want to know why the shit is the way that it is.
Mm-hmm.
He says, but what does it mean if you tell someone the truth and they shut it or you down?
I'll go. I'll go first.
I won't next.
First of all, the question is, the better question is, what do you do when you tell somebody the truth? And no matter what, the truth that you're speaking, if they already have an opinion formulated in their mind, that should be the better question. What do you do when you tell somebody the truth and you kick the truth to them and they argue with your truth? With you telling them the truth, they got a problem with what you said or who it's about or who it's toward. And they give you energy as if you did something wrong. So the first off is to begin for this question right here to even be possible. Whoever's listening, you can't have your own opinion formulated in your head when you give them the response. You got to shut the hell up, open your ears and listen first. Hear the whole story, what they saying, then respond. If you're gonna be honest with it, because you ain't speaking your truth. You ain't giving the truth if you giving your opinion. You know what I'm saying? Truth come with facts. Opinion got a whole bunch of open-ended and open side doors and exits and shit. Because it's opinionated. But if they are giving or shut you down or shut it down, that's because they didn't want to hear it. They didn't care about what you're saying. They don't care about it. They just want either the person want to talk and want you to listen, or the person who is listening don't give a damn. They just gonna give you an answer because they just want you to shut up. So it's a couple things. Either they don't want to hear what you're saying, they don't give a damn, or they just gonna give you some bullshit. So with that, if they shut you down, maybe that ain't the person you need to talk to anyway. For starters, find somebody else that's gonna tell you the truth and not give you an opinion-based answer based on a prefix connotation that they have about the situation and what you're saying. Because a lot of people, they formulate their own opinion and not give you the truth on what you say, or something that you kicking out to them, and you could be telling them the truth. But if they don't believe your truth, they're gonna give you opinion.
Go ahead, A1.
And I was just say, shit, G5 finally got to the part I was gonna say, which is the end all be all of it. If a motherfucker don't believe you, or they shut down the truth along with shutting you down, that's a clear sign that motherfucker is not meant to be in your life in one capacity or the other. The flip side to that part of it is, remember Brother Five, I don't think he mentioned this part. Sorry, I'm doing some stuff over here, it's kind of loud, but a motherfucker can shut down your truth without telling you they're shutting down your truth, meaning they go turn a blind side to it and just use you for whatever they use you for. And when the opportunity presents itself to them to expose the fact that they didn't believe in your truth, then you know what I mean? We done seen it happen. Motherfuckers get used all the time because they wanna instead of telling you they shutting down your truth, they're too scared to do it. So what they'll do, they'll hide that shit in their back pocket until opportunity presents itself to jump out the window on you. And we done seen that in all type of capacities, whether it be friendship, relationship, marriages, all of the above, business partners, we done seen it. So from my perspective, bro, like if a motherfucker shutting down the truth and they shutting you down, it's clear as day that they wasn't meant to be there in the first place, so they never was rocking with you in the first place to begin with. They was there, they was the opportunists, and that's how it reveals itself in that kind of capacity. Because any true friend, real friend, any of that, they gonna accept your truth, tell you the differences of it, and y'all gonna find a compromise of it, or it's your truth to begin with, or it is the truth. You know what I mean? Like you can't debunk that. You can't argue too much against that. You can only say this is what your interpretation of the truth was. But the truth is the truth.
Yeah, exactly.
It can't be bent. It can't be manipulated. It can't be, you know what I'm saying, flip this way or flip that way. The truth is the truth, bro. Plain and simple. Like a one-way street, you can decide to follow the law and drive that way, or you can break the law and drive against it. But you going against traffic, your ass gonna get a head-on collision.
Hey, real quick, A1, can I ask you a question real quick?
Yep.
And what you just broke down, there were two things that you said. That the reason I'm asking the question, you said talk about your truth, and then you said talk about the truth, right?
Yeah.
Are those the same things?
And what we're talking about right now in regards to Queen, it should be, because the truth is the truth, but that's how that person interprets it. If they consider it being your truth or it's the truth, and
No,
a lot
that's
of
feelings.
people,
That's feelings, bro. That's feelings. The truth is the truth. That's feelings. You're
Mhm.
talking about feelings. You're talking about people's perspective of things. We all have like Five said something, and I wanted to jump in, but I try to be fair and let everybody speak. So it's kind of like Five says something, and it's like, hey, you think how you think, and I think how I think, but the truth is somewhere in between what we think. And if it's not, then we both fucking up. Not I'm fucking up or you're fucking up. We fucking up. If the truth ain't in between what we talking about, then we need to come back to the starting line and talk about it again. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no,
Talk about it again.
and I agree. See, my thing, and I know I get when you get into the semantics of words, I understand there's confusion there. When you say the truth versus your truth, I think those are two different things. Your truth
No,
is
No,
somebody else's truth. Hold on,
no. The
let
truth
me
is
let me
the
let me let me
truth.
just let me finish
What
real
we
quick. Let me
talking
let
about
me
is
finish real.
feelings and opinions.
no.
We define it as different shit, right? Side. We define it as different shit. Like when we get into those type of things, because all right, check it out. The sky is blue unless your ass colorblind, nigga. The sky's blue. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. If you not a colorblind nigga, the sky's blue, nigga. That's the truth.
Yeah.
Agree,
Now, how
agree.
you
But
now you wanna if your eyes like we're not bees or flies, so we see the spectrum of light that we see, right? Now you can look at hues of this and purples and violets and all that Roy G. Biv shit, nigga. The sky's blue because it is our spectrum of light that we see reflecting the ocean to our fucking eyes. The sky is blue, nigga.
And
Period.
that's true. Okay, hold on. Let Dub go ahead and finish. Go ahead, Dub.
and I agree on that. All I'm saying is when we're having this conversation right here, there's a difference between somebody's truth and the actual truth, right? And so when the question is asked, you feel me, and just reading the question verbatim, what does it mean? What does it mean if you tell somebody the truth? He didn't say what does it mean if you tell somebody your truth. He said if you tell them the truth and they shut it down, right? And so once a person shuts the truth down, then I have to question it. Now, if you want to give me what your truth is, you feel me? I can take that into a perspective, and you know what I mean. I want to be very respectful of what you're seeing and what you're believing, but at the same time, what you may see and believe may not be, especially when it comes from an emotional perspective. It may not be the absolute truth. And so we have to draw. I think we have to draw a distinction there when we're answering this question. That's all I was saying. That's all I was saying.
So let me
Uh,
go ahead, D Free, because I'm gonna throw something out there, and I think this is gonna be this will differentiate it for you guys. But go ahead, D Free. Let me hear from you real quick.
You ain't got, I
hold
know.
on, quick,
I got to differentiate. You good?
what I, what I
quick,
was
one,
gonna
one second. Be free, not to interrupt real quick. Good call out, good call out, Dub. I meant to say the truth, not my truth. That was a mistake on my part.
No, you're good.
No,
what
no,
I
no, you're good,
was
bro. You're good. But that's important. That's
It's
important
good you
because
said it though.
when we have the conversation, a lot of people will tell you their truth, right? And want you to take their truth as facts when the truth is facts. Not your truth isn't always facts. A lot of times it is, but the truth is facts. Respectfully.
Yep,
Right. And
good
it
call. My bad, D free.
it's a it's a
no,
way.
you good. What
D
I,
Free.
what I was gonna say to the question that Ricky posed to everybody, when a person shuts you down for you telling the truth, it me the way I interpret it, the way I interpret it is they shutting you down because it doesn't fit what they already thinking. And
Right.
so if it's not going with what they already thinking, they're going to shut it down because they want the truth to be what they already think it is. So if you're telling them the truth and it's not going with what they're thinking, they're going to shut it down. That's how
Mm-hmm.
I interpret.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Let me give you guys an example. And I spoke about this before. That's why I was over here talking about. I was trying to breathe because I know it's gonna piss me off. Let me give you guys a situation, and I've talked about it before, and it's gonna piss me off, but it's a fact. My youngest brother, he was 5 years old. That means no, I'm sorry. How old was Xavier? No, I'm sorry. No, Zay was 5. So that means I was 18 at the time. We were living in a house over here on Largo, which is about 15 minutes from the house that you guys have been to. And I was watching my little brother. I shouldn't have even been there watching him because I didn't live there at the time. I shouldn't have been there. I was just there because his dad was out doing what he do. So, those little the little touch things, you play with the dogs when it shows like a red laser on the ground and the dogs and the cats kind of go crazy to chase it or whatever. My little brother with his little crazy stuff, again, he's only 5. So he's putting this thing in his eye. And I was like, Zay, stop putting that thing in your eye. You don't need to do that, because it'll burn your retina, whatever. And I told him don't do it. And about 4 or 5 more times, he kept doing it. So I popped him and took the damn thing from him. And I was like, nope, don't touch the shit. You keep putting it in, like he's pressing a red laser thing in his eyeball. And I'm like, boy, I'm about. So his raggedy ass dad comes home, which was my mom's husband at the time. He brought his ass home. My mom was at work. This is her second job she's at. He came home and Xavier was crying because I popped him and I popped the hell out of him because he shouldn't have been doing it. I've already told him 3 or 4 times, stop doing it. And he was like, oh, Quita, she hit me because I was putting this in my eye. So instead of his dad saying, hey, don't put that in your eye, he came and he yelled at me. And I was like, well, if you should have had your ass at home instead of trying to fuck off on my mama, I wouldn't have had to be here to watch your son anyway. To which it made him grab me by my throat and sling me against the wall and put a bruise on my back because of it. Now, that was the truth. That is a truth. If he had been at home, I wouldn't have had to be there. That is a truth. What he did was he shut it down because that's not what he sees. What he sees is someone popped his child. And instead of
That
him seeing
nigga a hoe.
be that as it may, I was 18 going through that. I called my dad and I called my uncle. By the time they got there, he had left. I didn't need to call the police. For what? I got him right here. So that was that. And that's a true story. That's not a lie. So according to this, if I want to use according to what Ricky is saying, this is a fact. I did say that to him. I'm an adult at that point because I no longer live in that house. I did not lie. My little brother shouldn't have put that in his eye. I was right in everything that I did. But because I did that and told him a fact, he didn't want to accept the truth. And he shut it down and did what he did to me. And you know how the corner of a door, yeah, I got slung against one of them and I had a big ass bruise going from my head to my down to my damn near tailbone because he grabbed me by my throat and slung me into it. He told my mom he didn't do anything like that. He said it never happened. I went up to her job, walking around. I was fine back then, so I walked around. I didn't have no shirt on. I just had a bra and some pants and some tennis shoes on. And I took my shirt off, walking around the store, looking for her to show her. So, according to him, he was in the right. And according to him, it never happened. So at this point, who's telling the truth? Who's shutting it down? What truth do you want to go with? That is pretty much that's the whole context of it is what truth do you choose to go with? Whichever one is more comfortable to you, whichever person you're cool with, whatever you chose to accept determines how you're going to accept the answers to these questions. What's up, 512 Boxing, Big Texas? What's going on with your TWT and this thing? And that's what it boils down to because the truth, depending on who it comes from, it's up to you as an individual to determine what you choose to believe what you choose to accept. You see what I'm saying? No, I don't do pity parties because these are things that happen to me. And then it went from him, then to Christian's dad, then to the first man I ever lived with. Those are the 3 men that put their hands on me. Did I call the police on either one of them? Absolutely not. I called my dad. I called my uncle. And everything was handled. There is no need for anything else. When I tell you the apologies came, not from the first time, from baby daddy and the first dude I lived with, and I'd never get with them again ever in my life. We cool, but stay your ass over there. It didn't break me. Because as I've always said, you can't break what you never built.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
It's interesting because when in this situation, right, it seems like the individual, with individuals not being there, then they have to decide who they're going to believe. That's what they got. That's what it really comes down to. Who you're going to believe, right? Mm-hmm. So even though you may be coming with the truth, and the other individual is coming with a lie in the situation, mm-hmm. It comes down to who am I going to believe, and I'm not defending nobody. I want to make sure I'm not defending nobody. All I'm saying is at some point in time, you got to make a decision, and when you make that decision, it seems. I muted myself. My bad. It seems like that I got to make the decision and lean toward the individual I feel closest to, right?
That is exactly what I want to hear.
And see that's what the problem comes there, because in situations like this, especially family situations, the individual who the individual who wasn't there, they're put in a tough situation as far as to make a decision on who is really telling the truth, right? I don't know how tough that situation was in this situation for you or for this person making that decision, but I always have to lean toward the individual I feel closest to. And then that's where it seems like we may have problems, because ain't no way I can feel, and this is just my opinion. This is an opinion, just my opinion. I know my mother had a situation with her, with my stepfather, my former stepfather, while I was in college, right? When she called me, me and my partner, we riding back to the crib. He was hauled off. He was taken to jail before we got there, right? Lucky for him, because we was gonna fuck him up. It is what it is. Then later on, I never, after that situation, I never really got a chance to talk to him until maybe 3 years ago, 3 years or so, right? And he wanted to present his side, because I still didn't have respect for him. And he said, "Well, you know, this is how it happened right here." I'm like, so now you put me in a situation where I got to believe you or my mother. That's what you put. That's the situation I'm in, and it's really hard to make those decisions when I wasn't there. I don't know what happened, but I do know that I rock with my mama, bro. I rock with her. You feel me? And so it usually you're gonna side to the individual that you're closer to, regardless of what the quote unquote truth is. And it's simply off of you not being there, not being in that situation. And I'm not defending nobody once again, but just saying that at the end of the day, hey, when it came down to me, bro, you could tell me damn near anything, but I'm riding with my mama, bro. It is what it is.
Let me give you a flip side to it. So here's the after. And just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, what I was met with was, well, you shouldn't have said that to him in the first place. You're a child. You need to stand up.
All right. I plead the fifth.
So these are things that I've actually gone through. And this is a fact. These are personal. That's why I can tell you the things that I was met with. This is the things that I was told. And mind you, I'm 18. I don't live in my mom's home anymore. I'm grown. I don't live there. She don't take care of me. She don't pay for me, nothing. If anything, I'm giving money for over there. You see what I'm saying? So then therein lies where when you get met with something like that, thus my shutdown.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
It put you in a situation. It put you in a situation though.
Right. I'm not saying it's right that I shut down because of that particular phrase. I'm not saying that it's right. However, that was the best thing for me to do at that moment. No, you're good, Defree, because if I didn't, it would have been all bad. You see what I'm saying? And that was the best thing for me to do is shut down and not want to talk about it, not want to deal with it. I'm over it. Because the fact that I can talk about it, I'm over it. And I did see him a couple of months ago, and I looked at him and I'm like, I can still hurt you if I want to, allegedly. Then every bone in my body, every time I see him, you are a bad man. Every single time. It doesn't matter how many times I see him, he's always going to be a bad man to me. And he may be a perfect man to the next person, but he's always going to be a bad man to me. And for me to get met with something like that,
And that's
it's,
the hardest part about it.
it's like,
When you see it, go ahead. No, go ahead, Queen.
and what I had to do was do what I'm supposed to do. Shut that soft ass shit up. Suck that shit up and get over it. Don't make it right, but that's what you say. That's what you have to do in order to move on, or your ass gonna be stuck in that same moment and not be able to move forward. You see what I'm saying? So
Man,
that's it. I don't have a choice. I see it for what it is. That's what I say. I was raised way differently than a lot of people. And that's just what it is. And that's how I operate. So I hope that some of these things, especially this political season, that people will then see, okay, I understand why you are the way that you are. I could really care less, but I'm shedding insight on how I see things and the reasons why I feel it's best for me to shut down. Like, oh, come over it, leave me alone. Because I'm trying to protect me. Because I can go there. I can say things unlike anybody else. Apparently, I can deliver and say some shit unlike anybody else that's gonna crush people's soul. I've had lots of practice and it works. I chose to not go that far. But if I have to, I will. And me being quiet is the best thing for me to do. Is to be quiet and leave people where they are. Because at the end of the day, no matter how much I see in people and the potential and the things that they can do, if they ain't doing it themselves and I can only push so much, I got nothing left to give you. I am not going to be your table of problems because I deal with my own shit. I deal with more shit than even Tay even knows. I know even shit I haven't even told her. And I deal with Tay, put it this way. The shit I just told you a couple of days ago, multiply that by 5. And it's like I can sit here because every Thursday, this is my commitment. I'm going to stick with my commitment. No matter what's going on. That shit finna get up off me for a minute. Let me do my show. And when I'm done, shit can come back and sit on my shoulder if it wants to. but I'm going to do what needs to be done, whether I want to or not. This is what I do. Not everybody can do this, but this is what I do. Hey, when you got something to say?
Oh no, I thought I was actually still on mute. My bad. I was just clearing my throat real quick. But shit, I'll jump in and say something. That nigga still owe. And secondly, you better than me because if I would have seen it, it's up. There ain't no no be the big. I'm the bigger person after I get my get back. And then if you want to run it back after that, we can keep doing it until we get tired of it. We can make it an annual thing, bi-monthly, semi-monthly, bi-weekly, whatever you want. I'm cool with that. But my
Yeah,
thing is, if some people doing something like that, nah, ain't no
I
chill with that. Ain't no
you
let
know
it ride.
it happened, and I'm 42 now. My dad, my uncle were there, and he burnt off. So
Hey,
my dad sees my. I know my dad feel a type of way, and I'm cool with it. But I'm grown at this point, and I can still look at him, and he knows that when he looks at me and I look at him, he knows I'm calling him exactly what he is. He knows that. So that's why he has nothing. He can't say anything to me because he knows what I'm saying to him without me even opening my mouth.
I'm gonna
Oh,
say
yeah.
this, Quee.
I'm like, Gabe, look, you gonna have to do something. Gabe, 25 minutes away. This motherfucker knocking on my door. Gabe, look, you gonna have to do something because I have to. I promise you, I'm going to jail. Like it's been that moment where he was like, look, calm down, don't do nothing. Tell Christian, and like he didn't literally walk me through a whole process, and I'm like, I'm over here mad, like my face is beat red, and I'm like, Gabe, you better do something. Gabe, 25 fucking minutes away. What the hell is he gonna do? 25 minutes away. Get his ass on the phone and calm my black ass down. Because I'm about to bust a head gasket.
Yeah, Quee, I'm gonna add on to it. I'm gonna say, don't listen to A1 today or Emmanuel because I've been on a different type of time all day.
Oh no, I feel you. You good. Trust me. I'm on the same look, I feel you and I understand why I understand after talking with you and being around you, trust me, I understand and it makes sense to me. And if it don't make sense to anybody else, it'll be all right. And even sometimes I be on that same type of time. And I got to really back in sometimes because I know the things that I say and can say, it can hurt people's feelings. But at the end of the day, we're grown. If you come at me like an adult, I can come at you like an adult. So how you want to get this understanding? Right now or later? I'd rather
Shit,
get it
you
now. We ain't gotta worry about it later.
you already know how I feel about that. Fuck their feelings and fuck all that shit. If you ain't like I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. Your feelings I don't get two shits about, bro. Your feelings is like me driving on the freeway going 100 miles an hour and you that bug that just smacked the windshield. I'm gonna squirt the little windshield wiper fluid and keep going.
Yeah, I feel you. Tay said in 2023, I don't get mad. I don't argue. I just distance myself. That's it. I'm in a good mental space right now. I'm bothered. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. He said now I don't go to anybody for anything. I deal with them my own way. Yeah, I feel you. And that's how and sometimes that's how it be. Because, sometimes when you talk to people and they may not tell you the things that you want to hear or tell you the things like that, or they may tell you too much, depending on the timing that you have at that time. Sometimes you may not even want to hear the shit. And unfortunately, it is what it is. So everybody has to do what's best for them at the end of the day. That don't make everybody wrong. That don't make everybody right. But at the situation, that's just how it is.
And can I?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Doug, go ahead.
And I don't want to get too personal with it. I don't want to get too personal, but is there anything if my brother Five come and let me make sure I ask this the right way. Is there
Respectfully.
right? Hey, I'm trying to. Is there something my brother Five can come if he come with a certain energy that you gonna be like, man, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? That you're not gonna hear him out and show him respect. You know what I'm saying? With what he's coming with. Is there that situation in your opinion? And
I
it may have never happened, but do you think?
Yeah, I can tell you, and this is not just with him. This is just with anybody. if you come at me raising your voice
Mm.
and I have not cussed you out, I'm not raising my voice at you. That's exactly the energy you finna get. You're gonna get it back. I'm not if I ain't yelling at you, don't yell at me. If I'm not cussing at you, don't cuss at me.
Right.
If I'm talking to you like this, you can talk to me in the same tone or whatever tone you have. But the minute you want to yell and raise your voice, go
We
ahead,
done
get that
lost, we done lost all decorum now. We done lost decorum.
done.
It's out the window. Yeah.
Done. Whatever the fuck I had is gone. Fuck this. I'm done. I'm no. I'm gonna say. Oh, don't think I'm just gonna sit there and get yelled at for nothing. No. Let me go on and partake in this. I'm gonna yell back.
Let me partake. And let me tell you what.
It's done. I got
The
nothing.
But the reason I asked is because I know how we turn one thing, and I know how, if it's somebody that you ain't really fucking with, this, that, I know how we can turn up, you, me, anybody. I know how we'll turn up with these niggas we ain't fucking with, you feel me? At some point in time, I think we have to have decorum for each other, and we have to have respect for each other regardless. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of times we miss that, not necessarily in relationships, but just in general as family dealing with each other. One thing, Queen, I fuck with you. When we in the chat, one of the things that touched my heart, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. When you see me in the chat, you be like family. You don't say salute, you say family. And it mean a lot to me. You feel me? It mean a lot. Because I know, you feel me, like that's somebody, man, I fuck with you. I fuck with you, and I know that I gotta be respectful when I'm over here. And so if I come disrespectfully, I understand that you're gonna come disrespectfully toward me. I understand it. I understand where that energy comes from. And I think that there are times we get, especially when it's more interpersonal relationships, right? When we dealing with individuals on a day-to-day basis, there are times we may feel we can say certain things and it may not be as disrespectful, but it's just as disrespectful. And so I say all that to say that it seems like the people we're the closest to, we feel okay being disrespectful to them and for them to understand, versus somebody that may not be as close to us. You know what I'm saying? For those individuals, we want to be respectful so they do understand, if that makes sense. Where no, hell no. I should have more respect and more decorum and more for the individual that I'm close to, and it don't always work that way. I know emotions run high. I know that. I've been there. I done been divorced, so hey, I done been there. But at the same time, we got to make sure, and that's one of the things that I think you're talking about right now, is the individuals close to you. You should have even more respect for them and more understanding and more than you would have for anybody else. And we will go out and have it for others, but won't have it for those individuals when it's really crucial and necessary at that current moment in time. Hence the reason we end up on two different levels of understanding because of that lack. And it's because we close. It's really because we close. My brother, I done fought my brother multiple times, right? I done fought him multiple times. I done fought him over shit I'm not gonna fight nobody else over. Why am I fighting him? But then I take a step when I take a step back and look at what's going on. I'm like, nigga, I gotta have more respect for him. This is my big brother. This is my big brother now. I'm bigger than him, but he's my big brother. Why am I fighting him over shit that I ain't fighting everybody else over? What's going on? It don't make sense. And I think we forget that. We get so close to people, we love people so much that we feel like we can take shit out on people and damn near be disrespectful. Damn near be disrespectful. Not saying y'all, talking about myself more than anybody, really. Damn near be disrespectful when in a situation where man, this one of the people who love me more than anybody. But I feel like I can do those things because I know he gonna love me regardless. It shouldn't be that way. I'm wrong there. I'm very wrong.
Well,
And
when I picked up my brothers, even to this day, I can walk up to them and knock the hell out of them in the back of their head. I'm not wrong at all because they probably for something I don't know nothing about. So no, I can't agree with you. And I'm the oldest over here. I do have a big brother. I don't even mess with him like that at all. I only thing I do to him is I'll push him and try to push him into a wall or something. But other than that, I ain't swinging on him. But now the younger ones, I'm swinging on them. It don't even matter. That's just me. Um, Let me go ahead, Gabe. You got something to add or anything? Because Gabe has seen it. Gabe has seen me and my brother mess with each other all the time. I don't know where he went. He's probably coming back to his phone. Let me see. Well, until he come back. A1, you got something to add?
To which part?
Any of it? Oh, there you go. Gabe.
Go ahead, Fi.
I mean, put it like this. People just different. You know what I'm saying?
facts.
You know, you got to know your personnel, man. That's one of the most important. That's one of my lines I always use. You got to know your personnel, man. You got to know who you're dealing with. That's how you know what to expect, what type of response you might get, knowing who you're dealing with. For instance, you got somebody that's, you know what I'm saying, a rowdy type of person. You already know. You're not gonna bring energy, or you see energy that's gonna heighten the energy, you're gonna get the fuck out of Dodge. So it behooves people to know who you dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Know who you're dealing with. I mean, really know who you're dealing with, because that can save you from even speaking on such situations and being patient on situations. Depends on what it is and who it is. Some people, they a lot more understanding, a lot more easygoing. So guess what? You might feel more inclined to talk to them. But if somebody you already know that has their mind made up, or they more of a firecracker type person, what you gonna do? You gonna proceed with caution, because you don't know how they gonna react to it. So before you just engage and just want to tell people whatever part of your business or anything like that, know who you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? That's any piece of advice I can give you. Know who you're dealing with, because then once you already have that understood and that understanding, how you approach them and what you say to them and what conversation you have will follow. You know what I'm saying? Because if I could talk to right side A1, I know I can talk to my woman. It don't matter about how deep the conversation is, or even if I'm in the wrong on a situation, I know I still can holler at them about it. You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of people, if they just know how to approach people, and if you know who you're dealing with, they got a certain soft spot for a certain topic or something, you're not just gonna come guns blazing, attacking something that they have a soft spot for. You know what I'm saying? It's just some people, they're just rude. They just shitty people. They don't give a damn. But that's just, I want people to think. You know what I'm saying? Think before you speak. It's something called observe, then react. Not
Right.
react and then observe the shit that you've been reacting on. It's ass backwards. That's how a lot of people get caught up in situations or find themselves in looking outside looking in, because you think you done ran with or something, or you thought you knew something, but it ain't what you thought it was. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know your personnel, man. Please know your personnel. Know your people you around. Know your team. Your woman, especially your significant other. Know your personnel. You better know what make them tick and what don't make them tick. Just real shit. So I ain't got too much. I was over here letting y'all just cook it on the way. You know what I'm saying? I'm just sitting back. Y'all go ahead and cook on up. Over here comfortable as hell. I'm sitting over here just relaxed. I'm sitting over here listening to y'all. I'm like, yeah, I get any comfortable, I'm gonna be sleep on their ass.
He's
I
snoring
go
in the
to bed, laying on this couch. Boy, say,
about to go to sleep. That's what that would give him 5 more minutes. He'd have been out of there. We'd have heard him snoring.
no,
Let me
no, I was on mute the whole time. Nope,
whatever.
you wouldn't have known.
All right, let me see because we already finna be at the 2.5 hour mark, and it is 11:30 here, and I gotta be at work at 8. Luckily, it's only my short day, so I work from 8 to 12 tomorrow. So let me go ahead, A1. Let me go ahead and get your last words and tell everybody where to follow you.
Ah, shit. Everybody know where to find me at. I'm either lighting
Light
somebody
skinned nigga
else up
Nate.
in their own chat, or I'm beast mode their ass in somebody else's chat. Nah, I'm bullshit, man. But yeah, hey, well, who's on, man? Y'all already know what it is, man. Talk that basketball shit, but hey,
But
any
he don't
given
know. He don't
moment,
know
man.
shit about basketball. How he talk the
Hey,
basketball shit and don't
duh,
know shit about basketball?
duh.
I don't
How you want
understand
me?
this shit.
You
I
want
do
me?
not
You want
understand this shit, bro.
duh.
I
Duh,
don't
you want me to
understand.
miss the night? You want me to miss the 94 feet your ass, or you want me to full court? What you want, bro? What you want? I'll be on your ass the moment you wake up. You blink your eyes, I'll be right there, bro. As soon as you roll out of bed, I'm already in defensive
My
stand. How
nigga,
you want it?
hey, look, I'm gonna tell y'all. Y'all know why I'm mad at A1? I'm gonna tell y'all why I'm mad. I'm mad because I be going over. I see the nigga live. I be going over to show love, and next thing I know, I'm talking to my motherfucking self on the motherfucking live stream that A1 got going on. I be mad at him about that shit. I be mad about that. But I'm bullshit. I'm bullshit. Much love.
Hey, hey, fine. I told him what to do. Look at the thumbnail. That's the first thing you do. Look at the thumbnail when you come in. I got a little banner that say, "Hey, this for Silent Live. It's not being monitored."
Okay, is that what the SL, SW, all that shit be? Okay, I got it now. I got it. I didn't know that. I did not know that. You told me
Yeah,
earlier tonight. You did tell me earlier tonight on KO show, but I did
no,
not
because
know that previously. I didn't know it previously.
I say it right on the little middle of it too. That it'll say this is for watch time hours. It's not monitored. But no, I'm because I didn't know if YouTube really monitored that joint or not like that. So I'll start saying, I'll just write it out.
I'm gonna go create a channel. So next time you do it, I'm just gonna have my channel over on your shit, bro. I ain't gonna be looking, but I'm gonna have my channel over on your shit. My troll channel. I'm creating troll channels for you, bro.
Oh God.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. But no, yeah. Y'all know if I talk that basketball talk, man, I can definitely, you know what I'm saying, switch it up. Triple threat. I can talk damn near any sport. Well, I mean, look, hockey and baseball, you got me there. Cricket, all the wrestling games, nah. But when it comes to football, track, and basketball, I'm right there with you. So, whatever y'all want, real life scenarios, whatever it is, bro, I'm with all that. I want all the smoke in every kind of capacity. All the smoke with a gas mask, bro. Ever somebody want it.
Does anybody know a Giant? I need a Giants fan. I don't know no Giants fans. I need
Mike
a Giants
Big.
fan.
Oh, that's
Mike
right.
Big.
That explained a lot. That explained a lot.
That's one fan, one Giants fan.
I appreciate that. I did not know Mike Biggs was a Giants fan. I'll reach out to him. Hey, we're trying to get an NFC East panel started. Respectfully, of course. So A1, you know, we might have to bring you on as the resident Eagles fan. Respectfully, of course. Respectfully.
I'm a Saints fan, bro. Where you get Eagles from?
Aints fan.
Oh, you an Aints fan? Oh, damn.
No. He a Saints fan. K is a Aints fan. Because he ain't no real Saints fan. You know, when the wind blows strong to the northwest, he with the Bengals. When they blow to the south,
boy in
he with the
Georgia.
Dolphins.
He in Georgia.
He from y'all not about to
but he in there. My bad.
Y'all gonna leave K alone. He ain't here to defend.
Well, good or bad, you supposed to stay with your team. But he loved Joe Burrow.
Alone. What the
And Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson. So, you know what I'm saying? He wants Justin Jefferson to go to the Bengals so they can reunite and become the triple wonder twins and shit.
Our twins activate. Activate.
Yeah, yeah.
I used to say to my brother,
Woo!
look at him
But
and he's finna go do something crazy. I look at him like Wonder Twins activate, and he know exactly
Yeah.
what that means. We finna go get in trouble.
but I'm gonna get up out the Quay. Quay, appreciate you letting me hop on this joint. I don't do it too often where I hop on the panel, but goddamn it, I made my rounds today.
I appreciate
I
you.
told KL shit. I might have to bring some smoke to the motherfucker channel and pull up on some people and start getting on these goddamn debates on motherfuckers' asses with all this goddamn cap I'm hearing.
Uh-oh.
But
Niggas gonna cap all the way
Yeah,
around
always.
anything you talking about,
Bro.
A1. They gonna cap
hey,
all the way around.
they can cap all they want to. I'm gonna knock that motherfucker off and expose the ball spot however they want it.
Appreciate
But
you.
no, I appreciate y'all, brother Five. Says Queen Dub for sure, man. Y'all already know how it is. Y'all, I done pulled up and kicked with y'all a couple of times. Didn't get the opportunity to kick it how we want to. But hey, we're
I
gonna
don't
make
know
it
this
happen.
light
Though.
skin nigga. Oh, that's my nigga. A1. Yeah.
I appreciate you, A1. Thanks for pulling up on me, and I really appreciate it. You
And
literally
then
sure,
got
for
to
sure.
head back, man. You got to come back.
this was very important. It was a very important conversation. And definitely, anytime you want to come back, you are more than welcome to come through and click that link. And listen, y'all make sure y'all follow everybody in TWT, including and also everybody that supports us. Make sure you follow Dub Brightside. Dub, go ahead and give everybody your last words and tell everybody where to find you. And then we're
I'm
gonna
sure
debate.
ain't gonna be long. Man, Queen, thank you. Appreciate you, Queen. My brother Five, much love to you, brother. You know what it is. And man, I got so much love and respect for y'all. It's crazy. You feel me? And I thank y'all. I really thank y'all because hey, y'all done always showed me love. Y'all always showed me love. And at the end of the day, bro, I rock with y'all. I rock with y'all the long ways. Thank y'all so much. And man, hey, we rocking on Dub Brightside. We will have rocking with Brightside next Monday. We will get the interviews back started. Season 2 of Rocking with Brightside will be back. You know what I'm saying? We are lining up the interviews right now as I speak, so we will be rocking again. But man, thank y'all, man. I love y'all, and I just really appreciate y'all. I'm coming to Texas, goddammit. I'm coming. I don't
We
know
hear
when.
you, nigga.
Hey, man, you know what, man? I'm gonna take a vacation in Texas just to come fuck with y'all. That's what I'm gonna do. And it may only be I might take a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Damn it, I need to see y'all motherfuckers respectfully, of course. So, but yeah, man, I love y'all, man, and thank y'all, man. Y'all doing good shit. And I fuck with both of y'all and I love both of y'all, man. And thank y'all again.
No problem. We appreciate you.
All love, my brother. You know where we at.
All right, handsome. I appreciate you filling up on me as always. Go ahead and give me your last words and tell them where to find you.
Well, y'all know where to find me at. Well, I will say the name on the screen, but subtitle shutting down is up, so you can't see that. But y'all know who I am. Just put in the quick G5 and it's gonna link you right on to me. You don't even have to put the TWT. As soon as you put in the first part of my name and get to going, just the base name, you gonna get it. Y'all know where we at. Winning team. We on the move. We on the move. We done started a wave, and you know what I'm saying. People, ride the wave. Only for just because it may be cool to do. You know what I'm saying? Maybe something to do, but only rep this shit if you really want to win and you down for this shit. You know what I'm saying? I say this more often than not. If you hear, you hear. Oh, you shut your ass up. You just mad because you are the flashlight. You that spotlight that they showing in the air and shit that the planes be seeing to help them see through the clouds. That's you. Bart Simpson ass nigga.
Oh, man.
Snapping to a Slim Jim head ass. With your itty bitty ass legs.
Oh man, y'all crazy.
How we down to the same height, but my legs two are one of your legs.
I wasn't gonna say that. I gonna say that. I got
Hey,
nothing to
look at Siri out talking about G5 sound like he silky tonight. Silky slim G5. Crazy
say.
was good. Hey man, that's because I'm just relaxed right now. What? Y'all want me to get right here? Can you hear me now? Looking ass. But y'all
I'm
know what it is, man. I appreciate everybody pulling up. Dope live. Everybody gave some dope answers, some insight, some intakes on these questions. The chat was booming. You know what I'm saying? Y'all kept the show interesting. Um, Shout out to the fam for everybody just participating and being dope guest in this joint tonight. You know, she had something to say. She got it off. Clearly, the chat and some of the team and the family had something to say. So I'm glad y'all pulled up and had something to say because it made for the show to be even that much doper. So shout out to everybody. Y'all smash the like button. You know, y'all know where we at. Into next week, you know, on Quee's channel, you know. She has some more shit to say. It all depends on whatever floats her boat and that mind of hers over here while she hitting the hey looking ass.
You know what
Looking
I'm
ass. But go ahead and close out the show. Everybody be good, be safe. Y'all have a good night. Get y'all some rest. We'll see y'all in the AM. And yeah, that's all I got. Go ahead and close out your show, honey bun. You know where I'm be at.
All right. Well, as I do what I do when I do what I can, because I'm only the one that can do it as well as I can do it. So yeah, we gonna talk some shit, swallow some spit, make some shit shake, and do what we gonna do. And I appreciate everybody that pulled up on me today. I really appreciate it because I have questions. You know what I'm saying? I may not be able to get the answers, from the people I want to get the answers from, but I'm gonna ask them, and that's what I have my channel for, so that I can ask the questions and get the answers that I feel I want, and I can get a multiple answers at one time instead of just dealing with one person or two or three people. I can get multiple answers, as you guys can see. You guys have given me so much to even think about, and I appreciate every single one of you that was on my panel. I appreciate every single one of you that was in my chat. Y'all have no idea. That meant so much to me. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you chose to be here with me, and I greatly appreciate every single one of you guys. For that, thank you guys for another amazing show. And to those of you that have a problem, take that with you, or we can do that too. Take that one with you too. If anybody had a problem with anything that I've said, you know what you can do for me. I don't give a damn if it has nothing to do with me, my family, the brand. I don't care. Go back to where you heard shit from. Go back and deal with all the foolishness all you want. That's not over here. You ain't getting that. You wouldn't finna get no clarification. You wouldn't finna get nothing from me. This is what you finna get because this is what we do here. We do things the right way around these parts. So I appreciate every single one of you guys. And if you have a problem, anybody has a problem with anything that I have said, you can suck my nuts. If you feel I'm talking about you, then yes, I'm talking about you, you. Don't forget you, and yes, you too. If you have a problem with it, I don't care. This is why I have my channel. I can say what I want, when I want to, how I want to, and I don't have to wait on anybody else. This is your weekly break from all the box and talk that y'all listen to every day, all day long. I hope that this show does exactly what I needed to do, is to put something on your mind and make you stop and think in a different way that you typically do not normally think. If that is the case, then I have done my job. I appreciate every one of y'all. And I'm about to go on and get up out of here because I got to go take me a shower. I got to get up in a couple of hours. But I'm going to see y'all tomorrow in these chats. I'm going to holler at y'all. Appreciate every single one of y'all.